All right, tonight, we've got probably the best guest we've ever had in the history of the numbers, guys. We got him here tonight, the Maz. We're going to talk about the formula, even though the tournament has already started. We're going to get into that. Of course, we've got libation. We've got cereal.
Yeah.
I am JT. We are the 50,000 watt voice of the numbers, guys. This show is BS. Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ready, dope.
All right, let's do it.
This is the 50,000 watt voice of the numbers guys in
the Motor City.
And now, live from Studio 8B, it's time to BS with the guys.
Well, what is going on, Numbers Nation? Hey, listen, if you're seeing us on YouTube right now, maybe hearing us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. Hey, man, it's great to be with you. And if you're catching us live, do me a favor, chime in the chat and say hello. If you would like to text us instead, you can. That number, TNG Live 007 864-548-3007. Well, I'm also going to open the phone lines later. Hopefully we'll get a couple of callers in.
I bet.
Yeah. And one last thing, if we provide you guys any sort of value tonight, I know that we got Tom here, so that value is going to be great. Do me a favor. Give this video a thumbs up. Looks like this. And or your subscription to the numbers, guys, would be big league appreciated. And now with me, folks, as is always, to my right for the entire hour, the man in the green Sparty Nike, celebrating the Nike.
Yeah, your stress is over already for the day.
Yeah. I haven't shaved in a few days, and
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't shave.
But I'm excited. We got Tom in the house.
I am excited too.
I've been trying to pull every string I know for the last 3 years.
How much are we paying him?
No strings needed, Daryl.
You're going to have to talk to him later about that. It's not going to be cheap.
I shipped
cereal.
I shipped a case to his house already.
So,
A case of Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
That's all
Oh
it takes.
no, I got a cereal for you guys to get me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll throw you a box.
is it gold encrusted?
No, I'll tell you what it
All
is.
right.
All right.
This is exciting.
I'm excited. I'm going to go through the
Yes.
intros real fast. I know
Yes.
we have some top picks as well.
Yes.
Tones, how you doing, buddy?
Doing well. Just
I'm
came
go
from
blue.
Conferences. Michigan starting out. Wings, Pistons tonight. No collapse lung here for me.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
We
talk
got
about that.
Maz. I remember from my childhood listening on the radio, Michigan halftime.
That's right.
Way back when.
Yes.
That's the first time I ever heard you. Great job back then.
Thank you.
Still doing a good job.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Next to you, no, again, no introduction needed. Richie,
Nope.
Sparty on.
Sparty on.
Doing well?
Everything's going well so far today. Can't complain.
Glad to have you back.
Good
Missed
to
you
be
last
back.
week.
Good to be missed.
Yeah.
Maybe. Not sure. I think my fiance was referenced more times last week than me, but that's okay. Who's
Hey,
counting?
at least you listen to the show. Yeah. Next to you, the man that we're most excited to have, we got Maz. What's
Hey,
going
guys.
on, Tom?
Hey, great to have you. Great to be here, guys. I'm very impressed with the studio.
Well,
so it
thank
was
you.
a lot of hard work.
I've
Yeah.
been in a few studios in my day, in 30 years. This is a very nice setup.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Wow.
I love the touch that Richie's got the helmets here, the signed helmets.
Those
Yeah.
are awesome.
Yeah.
I tried to figure out the autographs on them. I did. I hit 2 out of 5, I think.
It's whatever Rich
That's
thinks
pretty
he
good.
can-
Yeah.
There's a lot of squiggly lines.
What
over
I'm noticing is I looked over quick at Rich.
Yeah.
That hat.
Oh,
I didn't know you were coming on. I threw
That
it in my
hat.
car in the week.
Rich.
Next week it'll be an Angels hat, Tom,
Okay.
so it doesn't
But
really
you're not a
matter.
Red Sox guy, are you?
I am not.
Okay,
but,
good. All right.
You just-
whatever
you just
little
wear the
league team
socks?
my
If-
stepson plays
okay.
for, I buy the hat.
Okay, good
so.
enough. Good enough. Good enough.
He was an Ortiz fan.
Hey, there's a couple of
I
Red
like
Sox I
Ortiz.
like. I love Roman Anthony.
Oh, Pedro was
He's
great.
going to be amazing.
Too bad he didn't do.
Oh, Roman
do
Anthony.
too much. In the
I love that.
basketball.
Did you guys watch the baseball, by the way? Did you
I
watch
was
the
watching
WBC?
it, but
I
I
watched
didn't, I didn't miss a pitch. I loved
the
it.
bats didn't do much.
No, we stunk. We stunk. But the Dominicans and the winners, the Venezuelans, they were outstanding. It was great baseball.
Did Pedro pitch? Pedro Martinez?
I don't
no.
think so.
Pedro was on the.
No, Miggy was
He
in the
had to be
dugout
there,
though.
though.
For,
I didn't see him.
He was in the dugout. Yeah,
Was he?
celebrating.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
He's like assistant coach or something.
Yeah, well, who else? You got Miggy, Victor Martinez. They were
D-Mart.
both in tears at the end of that game. It was
D-Mart.
great
Yeah.
to see.
You can definitely tell those nations really care a lot more than we do.
They do. But you know what? Our guys wanted to win too.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
They did. When Bryce Harper hit that homer,
Oh, he was jacked. Too.
he was
the team
in
was
the
jacked.
eighth. It was, and then they lose it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. If they had Scooble, maybe he would have pitched that inning.
Scooble, and they
Yeah.
weren't allowed to use the reliever, the best reliever
Yeah,
in
they
baseball.
couldn't use Mason Miller.
Mason Miller.
They could only use him if it was a save situation. It was a tie game, so they couldn't use him.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. But there was restrictions placed.
Well, yeah.
By the Tigers though, right? Or by
By all the teams.
Yeah.
by all the teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't the pitcher that had those restrictions or the
Well,
WBC.
Scott Boras told Tarek Scooble, "You're not pitching."
Yeah, well, of course. I get
It
it.
doesn't have an if he had an extension, he probably
Could have
probably
pitched.
pitched.
Absolutely.
Sure.
I mean, $32 million is nothing. That's all he's making. You got to take it easy. Wait for $400
I
million.
mean, for the
Yeah,
They shouldn't have offered him 16 though.
I know.
When he gets
19
32.
and a half now. Come on, Daryl.
yeah, that's not that bad.
19 and a half. They did lowball him, obviously. I don't know
I
what they were
thought
thinking.
that was a joke, but
Yeah.
that was the highest offer of all time.
I know, but it
I
was
know. I get it
it
too.
was like 7 years ago as the highest
Was
offer.
it David Price or something?
Yeah, it was
Like,
the David Price.
yeah,
It was
Yeesh.
David Price. Yeah.
Is that your number one baseball?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Baseball and then football follows it.
You're a Mets guy.
I'm a Yankees. I'm a Mets. I'm a Tigers.
You like the
You like
But-
both New York teams?
I do. I always did.
Okay.
I always did. More Yankees than Mets.
You're
By the
from
way,
New York, though, right?
I'm from Jersey, Jersey City, Hoboken, which is right on the Hudson
Sure.
River.
WFMU.
I know.
Nice.
Nuts. So it is what it is, man. But I'm a Detroit guy all the way. I've been here for 33 years now.
So Subway Series, who are you rooting for?
I rooted for the Yankees.
Okay.
Oh, you
Rooted for
did?
Yankees.
So, okay.
I wanted it to go
That's
7. It went 5, but it's okay.
Whoever was the home
I don't want to
team.
hijack
That
your
was
show,
probably,
guys.
what, 25 years ago?
Do your thing, Jim.
That's why you're here.
Do
All
your
right.
thing.
There's
Let's-
a lot better tangents than we've gone on. so
Right.
that's-
This is how we ended up with Captain Crunch tonight.
I can go
So,
on. I can't believe cereal's on this list. I talked cereal this morning on Woodward Sports.
well, I hope you're ready to talk more about it, Tom, because we
All
got more.
day.
But we got to start the show the way we start every single show. Here it is.
Tasty beers or fine bourbons for our face holes to try. It's libation exploration with the numbers guys.
There's Rich about to puke. Fantastic. And we're back in Studio AB now. Tom, I understand you don't drink alcohol.
I never did.
Okay, now yeah,
I was the only sober bar manager in New York City history.
no
You
kidding.
worked at a bar and then
I
never
worked
drank.
at 20 years in
And
the
never
restaurant
drank.
bar business. Never
That's got to
drank.
be hard as hell.
Yeah, it just
It's
doesn't
like
do
me
it for
working
me.
in a casino and never gambling.
I know. I did that
It
too.
never happened.
I did that too. I was a blackjack dealer.
And never gambling.
Never gambled.
Holy
travel.
shit. You got some willpower.
I played craps though.
Wow.
You guys are drinking on the show. I like that.
Yeah,
Tom's an alcoholic.
that's
Every time
that's what I wonder about.
When
does he
people
need?
say, "Matt, you don't
Very
drink," I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Oh, we understand. We get
Yeah,
it."
it's
I'm like,
okay.
No. You don't understand. No, we get it, man.
Yeah.
we get it.
The
How
people
many,
ever
how many years sober, Tom?
right.
Forever.
How many tokens you got?
64 years.
And then they say,
Since birth.
you don't mind if we drink around you, right?
No.
I mean, is that a problem? Yeah,
Have
yeah. People
fun.
say that. Now, I
I'm the
do have
designated driver, man.
I do have
Jump
some
off the wagon
non-alcoholic
now.
beers. You want a non?
I'm great. I
You're
got a
good?
water.
Okay, you got a water.
And Daryl offered me some pizza from like 8 years ago.
No,
That was nice.
8
Yeah, a little-
hours ago, not 8
8
hours.
hours
Fossilized.
ago. I'm sorry.
In
But-
pizza years, that's the
Tomato,
same
tomato.
thing.
But I was at Tom's house last summer, and he introduced me to Bush Apple.
Yes.
Oh, Bapple.
So I
Yeah,
owe
that's the
that
good
to
stuff.
Tom.
My kids got some Bapples. They call them Bapples.
Yeah, Bapples. That's
They're
what the
still in
kids
the
say.
fridge. They're still in the fridge.
Really?
Yeah, we
Well,
still
if
got some
invite me over, I'll
leftovers.
take care of those for you, Tom.
They're pretty bad, I think, but
Yeah.
some kids like them.
Some kids like them
Some kids like them.
for sure. All right.
Did you at least try them?
No,
Okay.
no.
Can't say they're bad.
Don't you got to look
I
at
mean,
surprise on
geez.
your face here?
I'm surprised how much it tastes like a candy bar.
I know,
Like,
right?
they hit
This is
it.
like hits you right when you open it.
No, they like
comes right across the
they-
nose.
they
there.
hit the mix.
For Tom, this is like I don't know, Cookie Crisp combined with Count Chocula. Probably.
Wow,
you want-
that's sweet.
Snickers.
You want to talk about it for a second? Here's tonight's
Right.
beer, courtesy of Richie. It's from Southern Tier Brewing Company.
This tastes like a dessert.
Caramel Cookie
Sure
Bar.
does.
It's a dessert beer.
Like Twix. in your
10%.
mouth.
Heavy though. It's heavy.
It is heavy. That's why it's 10%.
An Imperial Stout.
Oh, knock you in your arse.
And as we do on the show every week, let's for the audio only people, here is our rating scale on the uniform ratings for beer or other booze scale, also known as your boobs. We have 5. I'm driving across town for this shit. 4. I'll buy it with no hesitation. 3. I wouldn't kick it out of bed. 2. I'll choke it down for the show so I don't look like a bitch. And 1. Hard pass, nastier than Flint's water. Dub. It's tradition. Did I not put that on the screen? I didn't put that on the screen.
This is reminiscent of something we had last week. Don't remember which one that was, but
We had like 4 last week.
yeah, you can taste it all. In this,
I was pretty buzzed when I left here.
I don't taste the Twix per se, but chocolate for sure.
Little Snickers,
Coffee a little bit.
taste
Or
little
no?
Snickers?
I think that's the stout. Yeah, I mean, it's going to have a coffee-ish taste to it. For
It is
sure.
a bit good, like a slice of chocolate.
The chocolate
cake or
stands
pie
out in
after
it, for sure.
After dinner, you know?
And being a cereal guy, Tom, this one's made with milk sugar. So
Okay.
I could put this in my Count Chocula. you know?
Hey, listen, I passed Dairy Queen on my way here. You know today is free cone day.
I did not.
No, I did not know that.
Yes, the cars are backed up probably a half a mile.
How is it once a year?
Yeah,
Oh, it's a once a year
It's
ice
free,
cream day?
Free small cone day at
Okay.
Dairy Queen.
Huh.
And you stopped.
I didn't stop. I would have stopped if it wasn't a half a mile
Oh,
back.
you're running late.
I was.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they'll
You
loop
could have been
around.
late for a free cone, man.
I know.
No pressure here.
I know.
Yeah.
I had a client once that was a Dairy Queen owner.
Oh, he
And,
hated free cone day.
He said, I asked him something specific to his accounting or what he wanted to do for tax purposes, and he asked me. He said, "I don't call you every time I make a cone." So, yeah,
pretty funny.
Gary, if you're out there,
Shout out, Gary.
Shout out, Gary.
Early.
Just like the 7-Eleven people hate the
Oh,
free
the free-
Slurpee day.
Oh,
7-Eleven day.
It's just a mess.
Yep.
Like
Oh my
everybody's
God.
dumping shit.
They're like
everywhere.
dirty looking you as you're walking in.
And my son's birthday is 7-Eleven,
Oh, that's
so we
a great
always go
birthday.
for his birthday, but it's a mess all the time.
Oh, that's nice of you, Dad. I
Very
get free
sticky.
Slurpees on his birthday.
You're like sliding around the floor because there's Slurpee all over everywhere, sticking everywhere.
What do you think of this beer?
It's surprisingly on point, like a candy bar. I mean, like I'm surprised. Like usually they advertise a certain flavor and it's not quite there. This, if that's what you're looking for, they hit it. They hit it on the head with this one. So a little strong for me. This is a one and done beer. I'm not going to drink 3 or 4 of these guys, but the flavor's good enough, though. Even though it's heavy for me, I'll give it a 3.8. Just because-
three. I'll give it a 3.9.
3.9.
Okay.
Richie.
One of it.
Yeah, so I picked this up at the corner store over there because I was running late,
Anthony
as usual.
B's.
Yeah, whatever. It's
That's
next to Tim Hortons there.
Yeah, I go there all the time.
Southern Tier. I used to like. In fact, it's I don't know if you guys ever been to Pittsburgh, but it's like kitty corner into the stadium. So the brewery I've actually been to. A couple of years ago, they used to have something called. It was like this, but had coconut in it instead of like the candy bar. And I'm a big coconut guy, so
Like an Almond Joy.
yeah, like, exactly. It was chocolate
Or a
and
Mounds.
without the nuts, for sure. So that was one of my favorite beers, but they actually stopped making it a couple of years ago. So when I walked in, I saw this, figured I'd grab it, and I think it's pretty good. I'm not a big candy bar guy myself, but I mean, it's exactly like these guys are saying as advertised, and you know, it's more of like a dessert almost beer you'd want. Like, you probably want to drink too many of these, maybe not more than one. I'm gonna say 4-1. I like it.
Nice.
It's a good score. It's a strong score. I got to say 10% ABV.
10%, right?
You're not tasting that at all.
No, you're not.
No,
No.
it's completely covered by the chocolate.
Yeah,
Flavor,
it tastes like
coffee flavor,
chocolate and caramel. I think it's pretty damn good. In fact, I will buy it with no hesitation. I'm going to give it a 4.6.
Wow.
4.6.
Dialed
on
it
this
up.
one. I
Makes you
dialed it
feel
up.
good when you get a beer that Jimmy scores good.
Yeah, I
Makes you feel
appreciate
warm
it,
inside,
Richard.
but that also could be the 10% settling in there. I'm not sure.
Something's making you feel warm inside. Could be that you pissed your pants.
Warm and
I don't know
fuzzy.
why.
You guys are the Portnoy's of beer, huh? You guys are
Kind
the- yeah,
of. Kind of.
Portnoy's
That's
of
what we're
beer.
going for.
All right.
Slightly less popular than
If
porn.
my
We're
wife
getting
was
there.
here, she would love this segment.
Oh, she's a beer drinker?
Oh, loves
So-
her beer.
Invite her
So
over.
you're married to someone who drinks all the time,
Yes.
but you
Matter of fact, I met her at the bar I ran.
have you ever been like curious, like just give me one sip, like
Once
never?
in a while, I'll have a sip. Let's
Okay.
just say, "Oh, you got to taste it, Tommy. You'll like it."
So just to
And
try
of course,
it.
I don't like
Just
it,
to
but
try
I
it
taste
out.
it anyway. Yeah,
Okay.
I taste it.
Gotcha.
Tom, how would you feel if I tagged you on Facebook regarding this?
Of course,
Is that okay?
have at it.
I don't want to.
I look like crap, but it's okay.
Hey, you look great,
Nah,
Jimmy. Tell him how nice he looks.
Feels
He's got-
great, Tom.
He's got a Michigan sweater on. He
Feels
looks great.
I'm laying
I mean,
back.
some
Yeah,
things are
split
not
show
great
here,
about your
and
appearance.
Jimmy's down
but-
the
It is a split show.
We
Huh?
do every other.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that. Haven't noticed that.
How about that?
We didn't even plan
Uh,
that.
2 strong candidates this year. We can actually meet in the championship.
So what
could.
what years did you do Michigan radio?
I did it from 97
Okay, so that's when I
Into-
was listening to. Yeah,
into
the
the-
championship year.
yes,
Yeah.
into the 2000s,
Okay.
which was real fun, man. That was a great time. Got to travel with the,
Grandstander and
but
Beckman.
I got great stories about those guys. We'll do it another time,
Yeah,
though.
okay.
Oh, that'd be great.
Could take up a couple hours, man.
Well, I'll tell you what,
I'm sure.
this section of the show is actually titled Maz, and I just want to give you a quick thing here. So on Woodward Sports, you're on 8 to 10 a.m.
Yes, with Sean Belegian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sean is still
Yep,
active.
me and Sean, we have a great
He
time.
was on the fan way back.
Yes,
way back.
he was.
I used to listen to him
He's
way
a
back.
he's a survivor. He's been
Yeah,
doing this
sure.
for 30.
Did he go
plus
somewhere
years as well.
else? Out of,
He's been like we've been all over. We're like
like
crap.
other side of the state? Was he?
Yeah,
on,
he
like,
did
was-
Grand Rapids,
Grand
but he
Rapids.
did it from home
Okay.
in Livonia at the time, or
but
wherever
it
he was
Grand
living at the
Rapids for a
time.
while.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's fun doing a show with Sean. I've known him for a long time. We get along so well, and like we said, I don't know how we morphed into cereal today, but I know
I could see him talking about cereal.
No.
No, he didn't go in the
No,
cereal?
I'm the cereal guy.
Okay.
I don't know how we even got on it, but I threw out the cereal. Quisp. You guys ever hear of Quisp?
No.
Yeah.
Look it up, Jim.
Not
I'll
Cookie
check it out.
Crisp.
You'll see the pink Martian with a little propeller on his head.
Is it with a C or with a,
With a
K?
Q.
With a with a
A
Q.
Q.
Q-U-I-S-P.
Like Q-Birds?
Quisp.
Quisp?
Yes, like the old Hubert.
Q-Bird.
So we got onto that, and then I started telling him about
What?
all these cereals, and yeah, there was Quisp and there was Quake. They were two.
I
they tasted
remember.
the same.
Quake.
It basically tastes like Captain Crunch, but it was
Okay.
in a flying saucer shape. And if you look online, boxes are going. There it is.
Quisp.
I've never even heard of this.
It's a fantastic
It's like your friend's
cereal.
name, but with a P.
Is this still available? Like if I went to
That's how I got on it. We were talking about the Lions, and I was saying how they're shopping at the dollar store
Right.
for all these players they're filling their team with, and I'm like, well, the guy they signed yesterday, I forgot who it was. It was
the
Dude,
whatever.
Carolina
yeah, some guy. Yeah, some guy.
Guy
And I'm
from
like,
Carolina?
they found him next to the Quisp in the dollar store.
Quisp.
And that's how and they're like, Quisp, what's Quisp? And then I went on a tangent. There's Quake as well, Jim.
With a Q. I like is probably by
Yes,
Quaker. All right,
exactly.
let me check this
It's
one out.
Quake.
I'll look for it.
And when I was a kid, there was a contest. One of them had to go. So you had to vote to keep Quisp, or you had to vote to keep Quake. This is, I'm an 8-year-old kid, 10-year-old kid. And I voted for Quake to keep him. And he lost.
He
died.
lost.
So I was a loser from the get-go when it comes to betting.
Oh man.
Stuck with Quisp.
Well, here you go. Quake was a 60s and 70s sugary
you go.
breakfast cereal
Yeah.
Right.
as a rival
look at
to,
that guy.
to Quisp.
Yeah.
Quisp.
He was the
Oh, they're
rival.
Sounds like a
Rivals.
speech
And
impediment.
you can see he's a minor. So, Quake, Earthquake.
Oh, yeah,
type
there he
thing.
is.
See him?
There he is.
And he lost the battle to Quisp, the son of a
Oh,
gun.
that's sad.
And he had to be
Both-
put down.
Haunts you to this day.
Both
Yep.
part of the Quaker family, which is
Yes.
there's enough cues involved here.
So I could get Quisp now. If
It's very hard. It's very
I
hard.
have never seen it like Meyer.
You could go online to Amazon. I think you can get a box for $35 or something like that. Yeah.
What was it? Boxed in?
$35.
That's too much.
It was boxed in '87. Like it's still fresh.
It's still delicious. It's magically delicious, like Lucky
Since
Charms.
60s to 70s, you'd be lucky if it was boxed in 87.
I still have a box of Flutie Flakes at home, unopened.
Oh, Flutie. thing.
Flutie? With
Yeah,
like Doug Flutie?
Doug
Doug
Flutie.
Flutie, yeah,
Yeah, they have
Oh,
Flutie
nice.
Flakes.
Oh, I didn't know Doug
You gotta
Flutie
get
had his
that
own
autograph.
cereal.
Maybe I'll donate it to the studio.
There you go, man.
Oh,
If you do
that's-
that, I'll get you some Quake if you want to
Ooh.
donate a Flutie Flake.
You got it. Give
All
me
right,
a Quisp
fair
and a
enough.
Quake, Jim.
I'll trade you the Jets helmet.
Oh, I like that. But it's got Zach Wilson.
I think
on
Rich
it.
is really just trying to give
Exactly.
away the Jets helmet. Is what I'm getting.
Rich told me I could have it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
did. If you would like to walk out with it today, sir, is yours.
Oh,
I bet a little Windex would take care of that signature.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the
I'll
helmet.
keep him on there. It's fine.
I was there
I'll
when
turn
Rich
it
signed
around.
it.
I'll turn it around.
Who's he playing for? Even
His
right
mother
now?
was hot. You remember?
Yes, I
Zach
do.
Wilson's mom was hot.
Was he from BYU or?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Miami. Who's he playing for right now?
I forgot who
Denver,
signed him.
Miami.
It might be Denver or Miami. You're right. Yeah,
His mom was hot. I'd rather
Yeah.
have her sign it.
Oh,
than
God, yeah.
Zach.
Yeah.
That's for
absolutely. Her phone number.
Be
on
worth
there.
more too.
Right.
Sorry, honey.
If
I'm
it
only
had the
kidding.
phone number.
All right, I'm just gonna actually. You know, I'm gonna open the phone lines. That number, if you want to call in
His
and
phone lines?
I got phone lines.
Jesus.
You
There's
didn't know
one.
this is a
No, this is
Macomb
pro-
County's
This is
number
pro.
one
Oh, this is a big. This is a big deal,
call-in
Tom.
show?
This is awesome.
Yeah, don't think you're doing us any favors. I mean,
No.
maybe we're doing you the favor. You know what I'm saying, Tom? Okay.
Bada bing. Oh,
You want to call in that number, TNG, I'm sorry, 717-TNG Talk. That's TALK 717-864-8255. Or you can text us, TNG Live 007-864-548-3007. And I know we have a ton of questions internally between the four of us here for a legend
oh, come on,
in
guys.
Detroit sport. I'm not bullshitting. I remember you from way
you.
back in the day, man.
Thanks a lot, man.
So what do we got for Maz? Anybody got some? Well, first of all, we got a lot of things that happened today.
March Madness.
March
March
Madness.
Sadness for
How
me.
about Cade Cunningham?
I know.
Come
Can't
on.
we have anything
think they'd
nice
be
in
okay.
Detroit?
You think the
I
Stones
think
are
it's gonna
done?
be okay.
Honestly.
Are they done? The Stones? Like
No,
That-
I think he's 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
He'll be okay.
he needs to be able to play a few games before the playoffs.
Does he?
so
Right.
I think
I mean,
so.
the first round.
I don't know, man.
That's a cakewalk. Unless they
It
pull
can be
the
anywhere from
Hornets.
2 to like 6 weeks, depending on how you heal.
Right.
And they say there might be a fracture of a part of a rib.
Oh, I
And
didn't hear that.
take it from
Hear
a guy
that.
who fell about a month ago,
Okay.
and I fractured a rib,
Oh, jeez.
and it just started to feel good this week.
It lingers.
It lingers, and
Maybe that's what-
I'm a top athlete.
Is that,
obviously.
See that?
Yeah.
that must
Get all
have,
the high-end trainers.
Absolutely,
and
Right.
everything.
I'm in the tip-top condition.
I wonder if the rib maybe popped his lung.
It might have, and it was one of the Wizards that fell on him at mid-court. They were diving for a
Always
ball.
a team that sucks.
Yeah, the Wizards they killed us this year. I went to the game at Little Caesars, and they beat us that game. We were favored by 18.
Oh, I remember that game.
Yeah, remember that one? Then
Yeah.
they beat them at Washington. Then they play them back-to-back. I don't get it. Back-to-back in Washington. That's the NBA quirky schedule. They're favored by
Twice
18
they've
tonight,
done
by the
that.
way.
I was gonna say it's 17-9 right now with
Yeah.
4:50 left in the
They're
first.
favored
could
that
win
much
with-
with no Cade.
Obviously,
That's
they could
what-
win without Cade against these teams. They're the home of the blind. But it is what
Well,
it
a
is.
lot of these teams are tanking too, right?
Yes,
They're not even trying.
absolutely.
Like, has Trey even played for him yet? I don't. Since they
He
traded
played.
for him,
I think he played one game.
right. Oh, he got kicked out of game
Yep. He
before
got
he
angry.
even played.
Yeah. So right now they got a 3.5 game lead on Boston with about 14 or 13 to go.
Yeah.
So Boston's got a harder schedule. They play Charlotte a couple times. They play Atlanta a couple times. 2 of the hottest teams in the NBA.
So if they just go 500, maybe
Yeah.
a game or two above 500.
even if you lose the 1 seed, I don't care. Just get in the playoffs.
Actually, if we lose the 1 seed, we may not have to play Charlotte then. If everything stays
Yeah,
as is,
Charlotte
right?
gets in.
Yeah.
They fought their way up there.
Right.
Yeah,
They're
you don't
good,
want
man.
anything to do with 2-3 though in the next round because that's what Boston and
Yeah, that's where it
probably
starts.
the Knicks.
Cleveland, the Knicks.
You're gonna
That's
have
where
to
all the
get
tough
one of
guys-
those 3 in the second round, but
Probably.
I think Cleveland's the worst of the bunch. So
To get, you mean? To play?
out of the 3,
They are hard to play.
they're hard to play by.
Yeah.
But out of the Knicks, Boston, and Cleveland, well, I guess maybe the Knicks.
I'd
would
rather
probably
play
be-
the Knicks.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And I'm a Knicks fan. Been
right.
waiting
They
since-
just they match up well against.
Do you know
them.
I was 11 years old when they won the championship?
Jeez.
Look at me
I
now.
would have guessed
Wow.
younger.
Look at me now. I'm 64.
How about the Nets? Do you like the Nets?
I love the Nets.
Okay.
When they were in the ABA,
When
But
the
to make
Lions won the
sure-
last
but they're
championship.
cursed. The Nets are cursed because they sold Dr. J on the eve of becoming an NBA team. Their owner, Roy Moe, was broke.
They
because
sold
he
on
had-
the eve. Oh,
Yep,
okay.
he had to pay to get into the NBA.
So he took that money.
Yeah, then he had to pay the Knicks and the Sixers to invade the Jersey, Philadelphia, New York area. He had to pay twice just to get in the NBA. He didn't have the money. He said, "All right, give me." I think it was $3 or $4 million, and they sold Dr. J to Philly.
Really?
They'll never win. They'll never win.
Sounds like a reoccurring theme amongst
Yeah.
those leagues.
Yep.
Was it the WHA? Was that
Yeah.
the
WHA and hockey.
They
You
had
mean?
Gretzky,
Yeah. No, that was it. Yeah, the WHA. And he was with the
he was in
Indianapolis Racers.
Indianapolis, yeah.
Yeah, the Racers.
And they sold him to the Oilers.
Yep. Gave him away.
Hmm.
Gave him away. The Nets offered him to the Knicks. The Knicks said, "No, we don't want him." Julius Erving. I mean, come on.
Huh.
Wow.
I'll start the questions off with Maz if you guys don't mind.
Of
I gotta
course.
ask one more thing about Cade.
Well,
Seems
have
like
at it.
you know, with the remember when we were kids, you get the air pump with the needle. Can't you just
Yeah.
jam that into his
I got some
chest
of those.
and
can.
pump that thing
I got
back
the
up?
battery operator and just push the button. It's like,
Where's that?
I guess you
and,
can.
and then
Use a
you
little oxygen.
and then you'd probably spit on that little hole in his chest. And
Yeah, why not?
the air wouldn't
That
come
might
out.
work.
I got some
I would
patch.
think it would be fine.
That's why you're a numbers guy
I
now.
guess.
That's why you're a numbers guy.
Not a
we
medical.
probably should
Yeah.
stick to
You only
numbers.
play
This isn't a medical
You only
shit.
play a doctor on TV.
Does it bother you when people say, I'm not a doctor, but
Yeah.
it's like, no shit, you're not a fucking doctor.
Yeah.
You're sitting here in a room with 5 people drinking beer. You're talking about sports. And if you were a doctor, you'd be doing important things.
Hmm.
I had a client that come in earlier. She was an MRI tech, so I mean, I'm kind of
You're almost a
Oh, yeah,
doctor.
you're there.
You're in
Chris.
the know.
They're rubbing
there.
off on you.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Science.
Just a little different.
Go ahead, Richie. You're up.
Yeah, I was gonna say what. We know you from 97.1 mostly, and
WJR first.
WJR first. So,
WXYT.
what was your favorite
101.1
radio memory, and what was your most like behind the scenes that you can share with us, like
Yeah.
rumorish?
My favorite radio thing, obviously, is to work with all these. I worked with Mitch Albom. And then I worked with, Frank Beckman and Steve Courtney, Dan Dickerson. We did a show
Courtney,
together,
Oh,
sports
Steve,
rap.
all the legends.
That was the best time of my
Double
life,
D?
doing sports rap with those guys. And
How is Steve Courtney?
he's great dude.
I've heard that he is, of all those guys, he's the best one.
He's a sweet guy.
Yeah.
No, Dan Dickerson is the nicest guy you ever wanted to meet in your life.
I didn't
seems
like
like
his
a very-
language in that last
Oh, Dan seems like the best.
He is.
last game
Like
of
his-
in the playoffs. I didn't care for his.
What was his language?
He said F and whatever.
Oh, you mean off the air?
Yeah, that was.
That's the first time Dan's ever raised his voice.
Right.
I did not care for that,
You didn't.
sir.
You didn't feel the same way?
No. I was like, it's been a good game. So we still got some extra baseball out of it.
Yeah. Extra
Hear
7
about this.
innings.
What
ball.
happened? He
Huh?
swore on the
Yeah,
air.
they caught him
Yeah.
off the air like,
Yeah.
this
Oh, because he was like
Hot mic.
was
frustrated.
a hot mic.
Yeah.
First time ever.
He was like Bill O'Reilly off here,
Okay.
Yeah,
I would
so-
have sworn too with that last pitcher they tossed out there. It was like giving up the game in the 16th or whatever.
God help us. So radio, when I first got in it, I literally, as a kid, would sit on my porch in Jersey, and I'd have the transistor radio with me.
Would you
You know-
get WJR out there?
No, I wasn't getting
There's a
JR.
bullet
I had no
point.
idea about Detroit. I was a New York guy.
Okay.
And I listened to WABC radio, 77 on your dial. And Howard Cosell would come on every night at 5 o'clock.
That's awesome.
And that's who I
Cosell.
wanted to be. I wanted to be.
Howard Cosell.
I loved Howard Cosell. That man right there. I absolutely loved that guy. And, everything he did. And then I fell in love with announcers. I loved Keith Jackson, Pat Summerall. I can go on and on, but those are my two favorites of all time. Dick Enberg from out,
sure.
up the street
Oh, yeah,
here.
for sure.
Enberg.
Yep, the great.
Oh, Nelly.
Oh, Nelly, that's Keith Jackson. Yeah, so it's a dream of mine. It was always to be on the radio. I wanted to spin records. Sports is great. I love it. It's my favorite thing. But I'm a music guy. I had a sports, believe it or not.
Okay.
I love music. Sports would be my second love.
Went to bed listening to radio.
Oh, Dad, absolutely.
Who was the guy? They had a New York show late at night,
Wolfman Jack.
and it was more of a talk show than music.
How long ago?
And then you're like when you were
Back in
little,
the
probably.
70s? Yeah.
Yeah, and his thing was it'd be a call-in show, and he would say, "What's on your mind?"
I don't know that one.
Oh God!
I'm
What's
sorry,
on your-
now.
Try and get down.
You
to the
brought that
bottom.
up before here on the show. We don't know who that is yet.
Somebody would
We're
say,
still
like,
trying to.
somebody would call in, and he'd say, "Okay,
What's
we
on your
got
mind?
we got Rich in Macomb County.
Rich in Newark.
Hey, how you doing thanite?" He didn't like that when you asked him how he was doing.
Yeah.
They would say, "What's on your mind?"
He just got right to the point, huh?
Yeah,
We'll have to look that up.
I don't
I'll
know.
We'll have to
find
look
it for
that
you.
up.
on your mind.
I'll find it.
So, as far as great memories, I got to go to all these great sporting events that you would dream of as a kid to go to and cover, and World Series, NBA Finals, and
That's
Stanley Cup. That was probably number one
Stanley Cup.
because our studios at the Joe Louis Arena were literally like where you are right now, Jim. That's the locker room for the Red Wings. And right here, we'd be in the bathroom across the street from across the hallway from
kidding.
it. We called it a Studio P. It was the John at the Joe, and literally that the players would come out and they'd have to walk right by us. They'd always high five us, hit us with the sticks, blah 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 blah. But they brought the '97 when they brought the cup in. They brought it into us,
Wow.
and I got the,
Oh, that's
I got
awesome.
I got the picture at home. I looked a lot
That's
thinner,
sweet. That's-
looked a lot happier.
Yeah, of
Had
course.
black hair. I actually had more hair, and I got to hold that cup, and that was probably the biggest thrill.
That's gotta be
Literally
pretty-
fresh
pretty
off the
cool.
ice.
Wow.
And to hold it and to be friends with guys and still friends with Darren McCarty
Sure.
and Draper and Maltby. These are guys I can call on the phone. It really hit me like in the heart.
That's awesome.
And I love Detroit guys. The Detroit sports it's in my blood. But one team, that damn Lions.
I know.
Listen,
I know,
they
man.
were always my third favorite team because of Thanksgiving growing up. Thanksgiving was the Lions, and you got to watch them, Billy Sims, and then they got Barry. And then I got here and I got to cover Barry Sanders. And I go up to him one day after practice. we're all standing over his locker and waiting to talk to him. There's probably like 20 people, and I'd like right in front. I was in front that day. I'm like, he's putting his jeans on. He's still got no shirt on. I'm like, hey, Barry, I'm sorry to bother you. But then he stopped and he looked at me and he's like, so why you bothering me? So, he was such a cool guy, and he smiled. But, to interview guys like that, and when Sergey got his, what did he score? 4 or 5 goals against the Caps. I was there that night, and I was alone because Dan Dickerson got called away because his wife was having his baby boy, having his son. So they're like, I got to leave you. I'm like, no, don't leave me. I don't want to do the post game by myself. And we didn't know. Then he goes out and scores freaking 5 goals.
Oh, wow. God.
And I got to interview him after the game. I almost crapped myself. I did. But I did okay. I did okay.
That's awesome.
It was fun.
I remember that game.
So I can go on and on, man, but I don't want to bore you.
No, like guys like Sergey, though, like in let's say Cabrera. I don't know if you ever interviewed him.
Cabrera, I never really interviewed. He never really spoke English to us.
No, I
forgot English.
I ran into him in the bathroom one time, and he started going, and Victor Martinez.
Oh, that's another one.
Yeah, he thought it was the funniest fucking thing they ever had. I go, man, I don't understand what you're saying, but you're the best player. Yeah,
they were screwing us so bad. And
they
didn't
want to talk. With. I knew that.
All of a sudden, they didn't know English.
Yes,
that's
funny.
You can go on and on with these guys.
I've seen them speak English plenty of times. Not necessarily very well, but they've spoken English.
Yes,
believe
they
me.
know how to speak English.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too.
They had to learn after all those years, right?
Of course,
Kind of rub off on you.
Oh,
of course.
But my favorite station still to this day was where I started. WJR. We had the Lions. We had the Tigers. It was just amazing.
What year was that, Tom?
96 I started.
Okay.
And now they got the Spartans.
Now they have Michigan State. We had Michigan at the time, obviously. As well.
Forever.
Yeah, we had Michigan for a long time. I got to go to the Rose Bowl when they won the championship. I got to go to the Orange Bowl, cover Tom Brady's last game. The Citrus Bowls. I mean, I got so lucky. So lucky.
That's a lot of cool
Yeah,
sporting
it
events.
is. I didn't make much money, but I went to places.
Oh, sure.
That's awesome.
Daryl knows.
Yeah. Jimmy had a question for you. Ask him he wants to know if you can get Tariq Skubal to call in tonight.
Tariq Skubal,
sure. I don't think I
got him on speed dial.
He's well rested because he left.
I told you not to
early.
ask him that.
That's true. Well, I know that's rude.
I can't. I can get you somebody else if you want.
I did have a question. Okay, so you knew Mike Clark then?
Of course. Well, I didn't know Mike.
Oh, you didn't know Mike?
I didn't know Mike because I wasn't with the Drew and Mike guys then.
You were just on the podcast after
the podcast after. We met when the station 105.1 was born. It was another sports station.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that for a little while.
In 2013,
I do remember
a new
that.
sports station was born. I was part of it. I was part of the Drew and Mike show. The Drew Mike podcast, they called it. But Mike had passed away by then.
He had already passed away.
Okay,
I thought, okay.
And or he might have passed a year after that. He didn't have anything to do with that particular show. And then after we folded, because the mismanagement of 105.1, I'll tell you why they folded. They'd still be here today. They put a bid in for the Tigers and Red Wings against the ticket. There was supposed to be sealed envelopes to go to the Tigers and Red Wings. They were to open them up, and whoever had the biggest offer was going to get the Tigers and Red Wings. And our guys put like all their money and all their dreams and hopes into getting those two teams. If they got them, they'd still be here today. We had the Pistons as well. And supposedly, from what I understand, they opened the envelopes and kind of gave the ticket.
Oh,
hey,
no kidding.
You want to match them? Yeah.
Wow. Dirty baseball.
Yep, it was dirty.
That's dirty.
We went out of business.
Because they did have the Pistons, though.
Yeah, we had the Pistons.
Yeah,
who, like broadcasters, who went over to that station? Like other main sport, Detroit.
105.1?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Matt Derry.
Matt Derry, I remember.
Matt Derry.
So he moved from 97 there.
Ryan Ermani, Rico Beard.
Who's on 97
Yep,
now.
who's on 97. Drew, of course, those guys. And a lot of other people, too, behind the scenes as well went there. And it was, telling you, we did a hell of a job. It was a good station on its way up, but it really was, it was mishandled. And unfortunately, they gave in. And it's cheap to run a music station, very expensive to run a sports station. Because you have to pay the talent, you got to pay the producers, you have to pay rights fees. Music, it's nothing because you're part of the conglomerate.
Part of Clear Channel.
Yeah,
Sure,
Clear
you know, the
Channel,
music.
everything is included. They
Yeah.
pay a couple DJs a few dollars, and
Right.
it's easy. Most of it is taped anyway.
I got you.
Most of it is, you know, they voice track stuff all the time, and they're not even at the station most of the time. These guys now, so it's a lot easier to run a music station than it is. It's a lot cheaper to run a music station
They're
than it
paying
is a
guys
sports
talking
station.
for hours
Absolutely.
every day, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I still listen to the ticket. I got friends in 97. I always listen to them just to make sure that I'm going to be talking about the right things, you know, in case I miss something. And they got a lot of talented guys over there. I would
Oh, really? There's no other sports.
no,
Like,
but that's where Woodward
station.
Sports pops in,
Right. Right.
And we take it like you guys. We're on YouTube live,
Yep.
and they're doing a fantastic job. And they put the digital into radio. I mean, they took sports
yeah.
radio and
Yeah.
made it come into your living
Right.
rooms. I got people coming up to me. Wow, I seen you on TV, and I'm like, I'm not on TV. Oh yeah, I guess I am. I'm on YouTube. Yes,
Which is TV
it
nowadays.
is TV.
Yeah, but see, I remember there was you were on like Channel 7. Remember there was gosh dang it. It was what do they call it? Like the Detroit
Don-
Sports
Oh, like the Roundup
Clubhouse or
whatever.
some shit.
Okay.
Dang,
That's
you
Tom,
remember
you know.
that? It was like it was
Well,
on
you-
Channel 7.
You mean every Sunday night?
Was like
Or
Stony,
was it every-
like Stony, on
Like
there
like
and stuff?
Dan Miller has his
Stoney was on there.
Yeah,
Dan
Stony.
Miller has sports work every Sunday on Fox.
Right.
like
It's-
sports rap Sunday
then-
night or something.
Yeah, then
like
there's
that.
Sports Final Edition on
Yeah.
Channel 4.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like that, but it was ABC or 7.
Yeah, it was
7
probably
was-
Don Shane, right?
Don Shane, Dave Llewellyn, something
yeah,
like that.
probably those guys doing it. But
Yeah, you were in the studio.
yeah, I think I've been there to
Yeah.
each studio a couple times, like a guest
Yeah,
a guest
yeah, yeah,
appearance,
yeah.
that type of thing.
It was Stoney though. I'm pretty sure it was Stoney.
I know what I wanted to ask you though about the Killer Kowalski.
Yeah.
Were you friends with him, and
Yes, I
were
knew
you
Tom.
involved in that? He did that charity every
Yeah,
Christmas.
we do it. I'm one of the bartenders every year.
Is it still going on?
It's still going on. Yeah, it's
just
going
talking about it a couple
stronger every
months
year.
ago.
Every year, the money that they get to donate is in the millions.
Yeah, what
They
a
do
great,
a great job.
thing he did.
It's always
He was-
held at the lodge in Kego Harbor.
Yeah.
It's a Friday night usually, and
and
right
get
around Christmas time.
all your local Detroit
Yeah.
sports, media personalities.
You got it. It's always jam packed up. Make sure you guys come. I'll make sure you guys
That would
get
be
an
cool.
invite
Oh,
to come.
I would love
That
to
would
go
be
there.
Yeah, I'd go.
Yeah.
That'd be
It's
sweet.
fun. They'll have these helmets here. You can bid on these. We're gonna put Richie's
Richie
helmet
buys
up.
all that shit.
We're gonna
Rich is
put, I'm
not-
gonna put that jet helmet up.
There we go.
I'm gonna get at least $10 for it.
Rich isn't allowed to go to any of these anymore. If there's a silent auction, Rich is
Yeah.
banned. He's
That's
He's
True.
self-excluded from silent auctions.
Especially sports cards are involved.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got some
too.
cards. I had a friend, my friend Angelo, is a big collector, and I got a lot of stuff at home, but I don't know what it's worth.
yeah.
And I'm ready to let it go. But I can't. You know, who do you trust? You can't
Yeah.
bring it to these stores. You
What,
can't,
what kind of cards are they though?
like I got
older?
good baseball cards from the '60s, '70s.
Okay.
Football cards from the '60s, '70s. I've got a lot of media guides from those years, and,
Gotcha.
and all in good condition. I take care of everything, but it takes up room. Just don't have the room anymore to keep it. And my girls don't give a damn. I can't leave it to my girls. They don't care. I
And
got
I can
3 girls.
appreciate it.
You got 3 girls.
I got 3 girls, but they are sports fans. Look at my one daughter Lily works for the Tennessee Titans. I mean, she's
Yeah.
a big football fan, big sports fan. So
She's only interested if you got Titans memorabilia. Maybe
no,
Oilers.
not at all. I do have a lot of Oilers stuff at home. Love you, blue. They got the new uniforms now. They look like the Oilers again.
I
Is
love
that right?
I love
Yeah,
when they
they
put on the
swapped it.
throwbacks.
They're
exciting.
regular now. That's their new unis.
With the even with the Oiler.
No, the Oiler Derrick is gone.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
the Oiler Derrick
That's
is
one of my
history.
favorites when
Yeah.
they wear those. For
I
sure.
guess they were saying that there was no oil wells
In Tennessee?
Tennessee, but do you remember
There
the
are
Beverly
some.
Hillbillies, right?
Yeah, but
they were Tennessee hillbillies, and they
no,
had it.
I think they were in Missouri. I think they're by the Ozarks. We
Son
looked
of a
this up.
gun.
Oh, sorry.
That was another thing. We went on a tangent. Where did the Beverly Hillbillies get
I
their
always-
Texas tea from?
Dang, I always thought they were in Tennessee.
If you
The
look
first
it
year
up,
they
if you
were
go
in-
to AI right now, it'll tell you they're from Missouri.
I'm gonna check it out.
And I
first-
thought they were from
Missouri.
West Virginia because he was a mountaineer.
The
I
first
remember
year they
Jed?
were in Tennessee, though, they kept the Oiler name.
Yeah, they did. They were Tennessee
For
Oilers
one-
for a
for 1
couple of
year.
years. Yeah.
Well, the Utah Jazz are still the Utah
They are.
Jazz.
From New Orleans. When Pistol Pete
you know
Maravich
about
played
that
on that.
local jazz scene in Utah,
Oh, yeah. How
right?
do you
Salt
not?
Lake.
How do you not? The Mormons love their jazz.
So you're a music guy.
Yeah, I love music.
How about jazz? Is that part of your?
I'm not a big jazz guy. My wife loves her smooth jazz, I guess.
Sure.
We've been to jazz clubs, and it's cool. It's great.
Baker's
It's,
Key
it's great
Lounge?
music. It's great. No, I haven't been to that.
What?
No, the one in Gross. There's
What?
one in Gross Point called the Dirty Dog.
Dirty Dog.
Heard of that?
Yeah,
Dirty
Dirty
Dog.
Dog.
Yep.
That and what's the oldest bar downtown that they always have jazz at? That's a great
The
place too.
Cotton Club or something like that.
No, that's actually known as the
Supper
oldest.
Club.
No, you're close. It's off of Woodward. You're talking.
It's close to Woodward. It's
Yeah.
not Woodward.
I know. I'm trying to think. It's in the back of my head.
Damn,
here.
I was there last year too.
Yeah.
Great place though. Fun place.
It'll come to me.
Anyways,
That's always a great sound. The opening of a can.
always.
For me, it's kind of like my soundtrack.
Crisp, fresh.
I gotta be honest. Here we go. The Clampett family from the Beverly Hillbillies. We're from the Ozark Mountains.
See? Told you.
There
Really?
you go.
Yeah,
That is-
specifically
I did
Missouri.
not know that.
He
Yeah,
got me.
Great show, The Ozarks.
Ozarks.
I haven't watched that.
You never watched Ozarks?
I have not seen
Jason
it, no.
Bateman?
We're in,
I
we're
heard
in
it's
the
awesome.
we're in the
It's awesome.
profession of it. You should watch it.
Yeah, I should watch it,
Yeah,
but
you should
I haven't
Yeah,
done it.
basically,
It's
one of
outstanding.
you guys get knocked off in the first episode. It's great.
That's true.
I don't
That's true.
I don't deal with drug dealers though. You know, it's
Well,
clientele.
One
You guys-
of you two.
You guys
do.
TV guys? You like TV? I mean, I'm a TV junkie.
Okay.
Like I
Okay.
love great shows, and I know bring up Breaking Bad, which I think is the best ever.
I've heard that.
But
Again,
they-
I haven't seen that one either.
I
I've
think
seen
it
the
gets
first
nipped
season.
though by Better Call Saul, which is the second.
Also
People
heard that's
say
great.
Better Call
Spin-off.
Saul, I think, gets the edge over Breaking Bad. Sopranos, obviously. Mad Men, I absolutely love Mad Men, and of course
all.
Ozark. Those are my tops.
Half of those shows are it's located around New York and New Jersey. So
I can't help it.
Ozark.
guess.
Every show was like stressful though.
It
Like,
is. They are stressful.
I couldn't go to sleep after I was watching
I know.
it because I was like,
my
tense.
wife
Right.
always said that to me. No wonder you have nightmares.
Yeah. And I had to watch another
I'm
one.
always getting chased in my dreams.
That's funny.
Michigan's up 16-9.
I got a quick question. I'll throw this back here on the screen, Tom. What's with the candy corn? Is that candy corn in that jar?
That's candy corn.
That's what I thought. What's
It
up with
is.
that?
I like candy corn. No one else does.
You're like one of the few people.
Yes, I'm one of
that
the few.
Oh,
You're
I
kind of
love it.
provoking
Spread the
a lot of
wealth.
people
Spread the
there.
wealth.
You like it?
I love it. It's one of my favorite candies.
Do you
I
buy it
love
like
it.
off season somewhere
Of course.
because you can't
I
get it?
have 4 bags stored away. They're a
always
quarter.
off
They were a
season.
quarter each. 4 bags of quality Brock's candy corn.
Oh, Brock's is the best.
Now, if you
That's one
open
of
it,
the
it's just as fresh as the day one. Just open that thing
Yeah.
up. And eat. But yeah,
I see
do
you're,
like my
you're
candy
storing
corn.
it correctly in this. Looks like might have had those peanut butter pretzels from Costco in there.
Exactly.
Is that what that was?
Or jelly bellies.
Yeah, jelly. Could be. Could
I'm
be,
a jelly bean guy too.
Yeah.
Love jelly
It's pretty
beans.
good.
Easter's here
Pretty good.
now. Great.
Yeah.
Easter, great candy.
What's your favorite Easter candy?
Oh, you got to break those ears off the rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a solid
The
chocolate rabbit.
Oh yeah. The
But
chocolate.
I love the Cadbury egg. You can only
Yes.
eat one. Of course, it's so damn sweet.
Yeah.
These guys make fun of me because I usually make an omelet out of it this time of year.
What are you making
Out
out
of
of
the
that?
out of the Cadbury eggs.
You're kidding. Impossible.
Not good for my cholesterol.
That's
but
impossible there.
Nevertheless, just something I do.
The Western omelet.
I like that.
But what's the deal with candy corn? It's
I don't
not
know.
corn and it's not candy.
It's not. It's like wax.
I think
That's
it's candy.
It's got
It's like wax. It
Considered candy.
doesn't even really have a taste.
No.
I don't know. It's just something.
Is it just like addictive to?
Yeah, it's just something to pop
you
in
know?
your
I don't
pop
know.
in your mouth. It
Remember
is-
the ones that had a little bit of brown on them?
Oh, those are great.
Yeah, those are the best.
Is
Actually.
that
I think that's a
chocolate?
chocolate.
Is that
That's a
supposed, is
chocolate.
brown supposed to
Yeah.
represent chocolate?
I don't know what it represents, but it look. Remember, they have the pumpkin shape of
Yeah,
those, the
yeah.
brown, orange, and yellow.
Oh,
It's
the pumpkin ones. Yes.
delicious.
Yeah, I do like those.
I like those as much as Cadbury eggs. Not very much.
I don't know how anybody can not like Cadbury eggs.
I don't know.
I
People
don't,
that
I
like
don't care
heart-
for them all
they're
that much.
Heart
Now,
healthy.
The
Yeah,
malted.
right. I'm sure Daryl's not.
How about the coated Whoppers for Easter? I love the Whoppers. Love the malted milk.
I don't
Whoppers is
like
okay.
Whoppers. Not
The
a fan.
Whoppers or the Cadbury egg?
Those
the,
are
the
great.
little round,
Oh,
the small ones that
I
are
love
hard.
those. Yes.
Yeah,
I
those
love
are good.
those.
Those are good. My
No.
wife loves those
Yep.
ones.
The Voopers?
The Voopers.
They're not Voopers.
That's
not
what Tones calls
Whoppers.
them. He calls
They're
them
not
Voopers.
they're not the
Voopers.
robin eggs. They're not as
Robin
good
eggs
either.
are good too, but they're like Whoppers.
But the
Those are
Cadbury
Whoppers.
ones
I know
are
what you mean.
really good.
I know what you mean.
Just the chocolate coated solid chocolate eggs.
Those
Yeah.
are good.
Those are
good.
Yeah, I have
outstanding.
no problem
Hershey
with that.
Kisses, outstanding. Hershey Bar to me is the best.
Hershey's. Yeah,
It's a
Can't go
classic.
wrong.
It's a
Can't go
classic.
wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Dove chocolate. You can go up and up and up. But
Dove
give
is
me,
good.
Give me
For
Dove's
the,
great.
for the price
But
point.
you know what? Give me the Hershey. Give me the Hershey Bar. I'm good. I'm good to go. I'm a
Simple.
cheap date.
There you go.
A cheap date.
Tom, are your headphones fucked up?
Yeah, they're moving up and down as far as the volume goes. That's
Oh,
good.
shit.
I'm good, man.
It's because I think what happens is that you rub against
I
that
don't
button
think so.
on accident,
I might.
and
I might be hitting it back here.
I do it
Yeah.
all the time. Sometimes my
I
hoodie's
actually
sticking
wear
out.
it on the wrong ears because I want it to be up front so I don't do exactly what's happening to
Well,
you.
see, you already had the
Yeah, I got
inside
some
on
tricks.
me.
Yeah.
I got some.
Yeah, you
I
had
got
the
some
inside.
tricks.
Inverse.
You like the
So-
tricks rabbit.
I've never had tricks. Don't bring them in next week.
Well,
Bring
next
it
week's
in.
cereal.
How
Hold
can
on.
you not have Twix?
You never had tricks?
I've never had tricks. I don't
Come
like.
on.
Silly
I
rabbit.
don't
Twix
Are
are
you
for
out of your mind?
kids.
Listen, I don't like fruity cereal.
Oh,
It's got to be
no fruity pebbles?
No fruit in general.
No
My
Fruit
kids,
Loops?
No
my
fruit.
kids love
Fruit
all
Loops
that
are
stuff,
great.
but I
Fruit
don't.
Loops are amazing.
Fruity Pebbles suck.
Even dry.
But you like
Fruit
candy
Loops.
corn, so that's
Now,
very
when people,
sugary.
people have like, you sit down, you watch TV, you break out the pretzels, the potato chips, the peanuts. I break out a box of cereal. Like last night, I was eating Kicks, just out of the
Yeah.
box.
No shit. I had no idea you're such a
love
cereal
Kit
Yeah,
guy.
I'm a cereal junkie.
God, you came to the right show, Tom.
Yeah, I can't believe
I'm
it.
glad we found you walking down the street.
Isn't
What a
that something?
coincidence
It is.
this was that you're here. We got to get more questions for. Come on, more questions for Tom. Call in if you want questions for Tom.
I'll call
a
in.
Detroit sports, a Detroit sports legend. That number 717 TNG Talk. It's right here. It's at the top of your screen, or you can text us TNG Live 007. Oh, fiance Lauren in the chat. She says
Hey, Lauren.
Jazz Bar downtown
Yes.
is Cliff Bell's.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes,
you.
there you go,
Thank you, Lauren.
Nice
Cliff
job.
Bells, and it's what did I say?
No
You
idea.
said something about a dirty horn. I don't know.
I forgot what you said.
It's
I forget.
Cliff Bell's is a winner.
darn.
It's a great place. It's like when you're in there, it's like got a cool vibe, right? Even when someone's not playing.
Supper
it's-
club.
it's-
Yeah, they call it. Don't they call it a supper club?
I'm not sure.
There's the
think
Caucus
that's-
Club downtown.
I've been there for dinner.
That's
I think
a
you might have
nice
said the
place.
Cotton Club.
Cotton
That's
Club.
probably
That's
what I
right.
said.
Did you say the Cotton Club?
It's something cotton, yes.
Boy, that sounds racist.
Can't say that anymore, can you?
What can you say?
No, not much.
What
Not
can
much.
you say?
Not much. Because you were part of the days where you could probably, you wouldn't be canceled for saying anything
Right.
Yeah,
that was
the 90s,
harmless.
the 90s
right?
you could blur
Put it this way:
anything out.
my entire language, I can't use any of it on the air.
On the air.
Yeah, I can't use any of it.
So
Yeah.
hold on. Were
You have to, like,
were
think
you
too
in
much,
radio when Janet Jackson had the incident with the national anthem? Because I felt like
I forget.
you guys
I
used to
think
push
so.
the
That's
drops.
early 2000s.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
think
drops
so.
were getting more and
Yeah.
more and
Oh, yeah.
more, and then I feel like that kind of stopped it for a
Well,
while.
no, the Drew and Mike show, nothing stops them. The Drew Lane show now, as it's called, they have the greatest drops in
Yeah.
the history of drops.
I just
It's
remember on
amazing.
the old what was it the original like with dairy and things. I just felt like it was like it started off funny and then it like got more and more dirtier and dirtier and then
We got our Seinfeld drops and stuff like that. You guys like Seinfeld?
I love
love
Seinfeld.
it.
Yeah, that's
Love
my
Seinfeld.
that's my
That's your number
I
one.
still,
That's my number
I still
one.
watch reruns all the time.
and I like Curb Your Enthusiasm. Love it just as much
Good
as
one.
Seinfeld.
It is good.
It's a good one.
I watched a few.
That's Larry David, just
Yeah.
being Larry David. He's hilarious. My kid Lily, when she's down in the dumps, she'll put on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Brings her right back up.
I love that show.
I taught my kids well.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Very, very
Good
well.
go-tos there.
What about the old school stuff like Sanford and Son? And
I love old school, man.
Some of the
Yeah.
best.
All in the Family. I've
All
been
in the
hooked on
Families.
lately.
that's a New York-based one. Of
Well,
course,
yeah.
you wouldn't be interested in Sanford and Son out in
I
California.
I really did not watch Sanford and Son, to be honest with you. I know
About Car 54, though. What?
that was Herman Munster
Yes.
and Al Lewis. I'm a Munsters junkie, by the
Yeah,
way.
wasn't Nipsey Russell in that one as
I
well?
don't remember. Was he?
I think so.
I just remember Nipsey Russell from Password. And no, from Match Game 75. Nipsey Russell was always on that show.
What year was that out in?
Match Game?
Yeah,
From 72 to like 78, something
Got
like that. But it was on in the 60s prior to that. They brought it back, and Gene Rayburn had that long stick mic.
Oh yeah, he
Like
had the Bob Barker,
Barker.
right?
Bob
sure,
Barker
yeah.
is my guy.
Oh, he was
the
he's
best.
the best.
Bob
So,
Barker.
Barker's
I
Beauties?
watched Bob Barker Price is Right still. You can find it on Hulu.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, 'cause I'm
watched-
not watching that Drew Carey shit.
No,
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 that's
fuck that.
garbage.
That's
Yeah.
shit.
The,
Not even
Garbage.
close. Not even close.
we
to
do
much.
Neuter and
we've done a
spay your
few
animals.
live remote shows, and we have a segment we call Tones on the Street.
Yeah?
That's Tones goes out and he just talks to people.
How about
we were
that?
at we were at the NFL draft.
That was fun.
Really?
We
That
were
was
at
fun.
the Hilltop. We tried to get Tones one of those Bob Barker microphones.
Yes.
Gene Rayburn.
Yes, of course.
And you know how much they wanted for one of those?
I can only imagine.
$12,000.
No.
$12,000.
No way.
Was it signed by
Yeah.
Bob Barker?
I don't know, but I mean, it's from a time. I don't think they make them that way anymore.
I had one at WJR, not that long and skinny, but
Yeah.
it was a big one.
yeah.
It was a big one.
Was there a time in
Oh,
radio
it's a big one.
when everybody wanted to have the longest mic that like was
That I don't
It's
know,
like-
Jimmy.
no indicative of how
Not sure.
It's like guys that drive big trucks all the time, like Rich, for an example. They may be compensating for something else.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Okay.
Perhaps.
All right.
Not sure though.
Speaking of old shows, not quite as old as Dubs was throwing out, though. I watched the first episode of Coach yesterday.
Oh wow.
Oh, with
Oh,
Dauber.
I watched Coach.
Love that.
With my
Love that
parents when
show.
I was growing up. We had
Yeah.
Coach.
Yep.
Oh,
I
Dauber?
love Coach, man.
great show.
Craig T. Riley.
Dauber, Dauber was he ended up being on SpongeBob
I did not
with the
know
square
that.
pants.
I didn't. Yes,
his friend Patrick
Oh,
is
that's him?
done
That's
by
Dauber?
Dauber.
Dauber?
I'll be damned.
Yeah,
Patrick?
Wow.
How do you not love SpongeBob?
If you only had a
it's
cereal,
pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of subliminal
It's great.
bad stuff in there,
It's
though.
fantastic.
That's hilarious.
I love Mr. Krabs. I like money.
He's a grumperoo though,
Look at Howard hanging with Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Cheddar's in the game, so that's a good sign.
Cheddar. They'll be wearing all those cheddar cheese things and the cheese heads. A couple people asked me to wear Chrysler Arena, why are they wearing the cheese on? I said, it's for cheddar. It's for cheddar.
Can't get behind anybody wearing food on their heads as a
Did you guys
fan.
see the Duke game today? That was...
Yeah,
They were,
Sienna had them.
Had them late.
They had them late.
They only played 5 guys the whole game, though.
I know. They ran
were
out of
so-
gas.
They were so tired.
The
at
poor
that point.
Saints.
They deserved that one, though, man. They
Ah,
were-
man.
Do you
what a-
remember Sienna years and years ago? They got the tournament, and someone got the measles on Sienna, and like they had to be. I think I'm right here on this one, and they couldn't play in the tournament.
No kidding.
I think they got the measles. You'll have to look that up. I don't know why I brought,
What
but
did they
that's what
do?
I remember
They had
Sienna
to forfeit
about.
the game?
They had the forfeit.
Wow.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
so
It's like
your
COVID.
college basketball. Is this your favorite thing?
It's not.
The tournament?
It's not. I like it. I don't like it like I used to like it.
Sure.
It's dropped down for me. Number one to me. They asked me this today on Drew's show. I was on Drew's earlier today.
oh, today you were.
He
Yeah.
did
I'm
Drew
surprised you can
earlier.
still talk. Your voice has to be like.
I
That's what-
promised Daryl I'd make it here.
He
I
did
made
Drew
it.
earlier, and now he's on the numbers, guys.
Yeah, slight upgrade.
I
Upgrade.
don't
His
know
day
if,
goes
it's-
on.
if
So-
that means his career's going down the toilet, or
It's a great possibility. But I know I got a place. I got a
You always
place.
got a seat there.
I got a place. Anyway, they asked me, Mark always laughs. Mark Fella always fools around me. He asked me, is this your top thing? I'm like, it used to be. He's like, blah, blah. He's like, what's your top ones? Give me your top 5. Right away, I said the Triple Crown because I'm a horse race guy.
I didn't know you're a horse race
Yeah,
guy.
That is fun.
That's my
Horse
love.
racing
The
is
love of my life is horse racing.
Oh,
he's
you should-
I
mostly
grew
No
up at a track.
kidding.
he's
Yeah,
mostly into that harness racing.
I love harness racing,
Yeah,
and
upstairs.
I love thoroughbred. That's what we did in Jersey, in New York.
Well, and they had OTB in New York.
I
Sure.
got pickpocketed at OTB
So
one time.
you and
Really?
I got a
Valenti,
story for you.
you and Valenti are buddies then, right?
Yeah.
He loves horse racing.
He does. He does. He's younger than me.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
That's
so
okay.
for the people at home, tell them what OTB stands for.
Off track betting.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
off track betting.
Off track betting. One time I had a summer job. It was in Long Island City in Queens.
Okay.
My uncle was the boss of the company, so I would always have this summer job. I'd be the mail guy. I had to go pick up the mail when the guy was on vacation. I had like a month and a half, 6 weeks, I think I had. So one time I'm there, and I find that there's an OTB about 3/4 of a mile up the street. So at lunch, I would go there once in a while. So one of the old guys in the back, and he was old, he was probably in his 70s at the time. His name was Gene. I'll never forget it. He's like, Tommy, you going to the OTB today? I'm like, yeah, Gene. He's like, do me a favor, cash this ticket in for me and just bring the money back. I'm like, how much was it? He said, it's like $72. I'm like, okay. So I go, I cash the ticket, put it in my pocket, and I bet a couple races. I leave. I got nothing left in my pockets. Someone pickpocketed
No.
me.
Oh,
Yep. So I go back. I'm like, Gene, you won't believe it. I got pickpocketed. Bullshit, you're a degenerate. You lost it all. Where's your uncle? I'm going to go tell your uncle.
it was like a wonderful life. where he
I
lost the
I got
money.
reamed. Gene, I got, you're a degenerate. I should never have trusted you. So my uncle made me pay him out of my measly check at the end of the week
Had to pay the $72
I
back
paid
that you
him-
didn't actually lose.
that I didn't lose. I paid Gene, and my uncle scolded me. Yeah,
Wow.
pickpocketed.
Wow, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
I've been through it.
Are you
Yeah.
going to the OTB today,
Yep.
kid?
Be careful.
When, a lot of people don't know this, but Rich and I went to college together
Where?
at Michigan State. You didn't know it? We also,
community.
right out of college, we worked together. And he used to say to me, "Hey, you want to go to the OCB today?
The OCB.
That's the Old Country Buffet."
Oh,
It's different.
Yeah, we used to spend a lot of time there.
I like that.
the time that you spent at the OTB. Rich and I spent at the OCB.
Are they still around, the OCBs?
That's a sensitive subject.
Okay.
Don't ask Rich about it.
Rich,
But-
what happened?
I don't know.
They got
I
Golden
was-
Corral instead.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Golden Corral took over.
Yes.
Are
And
there any
that's no
Golden
good.
Corrals around?
Or Swedish with
Yes.
the old Swedish.
Swedish Swedenhouse?
Hall
Yeah,
Road.
Swedenhouse.
You know what's at one Woodward? You got the sign of the beef carver. That's
No.
kind of like an old.
yeah.
That's
That's
kind
the
of like
last-
an
There's
OCB.
still- there's
The
still
last
a sign
they're
of the
remaining
still,
one.
they're still open. They're still doing well.
God, that was one of my grandfather's favorite places to go, man.
Yep, it's all red. It still
Nice.
looks the same. Still
Anybody
looks the
that's
same.
got
Last time we went
buff-
to one, there was what in Farmington? Remember the one in Farmington?
No, but
Orchard Lake Road.
no, I never went to that
I
one.
think we had a Christmas party there when we worked together one.
There's a sign of the beef carver elsewhere.
There
Not-
used to be
not
that
anymore.
one. That's the
Yeah,
last one.
I've looked this up. Only one is in Royal Oak.
Yeah, in Royal Oak.
There was one in on Hall and
Yeah,
where
way back.
Yeah.
every restaurant goes to die.
In that one location. I know what you're talking about.
59
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Shaner, just
Yep.
between Shaner and
What restaurants died there?
You name it. Dooley's.
Brands? Did Brands
Crank-
die there?
Cavans.
Crank-
Was there?
Brands?
Oh, did I mess your headphones up? Yeah, okay. I messed everybody's
There
up.
was a
I
Mexican
was trying to
restaurant.
fix.
Cranks.
How's that?
There's a Mexican
Better?
place in there.
There was a Bones Bones.
Bonefish?
I don't know if it was Bonefish. I think it
Boneyard.
was
Was it
Boneyard.
Yeah, Boneyard Barbecue.
But there was Cranks.
Cranks.
Yeah, Cranks. I was there on St. Patrick's Day
How
one
about
year. remember
Brand's Steakhouse?
That's
That
gone.
died.
Was that there?
that's
No,
one of
That was
Jimmy's.
not there.
No.
That was one of
No,
Jimmy's
Brands is still there.
favorites.
Brands is still there.
No, Brands
No,
on
it's
whole
gone.
road's gone.
Yeah,
That's
we used
gone.
to go to that one
Oh,
on Monday
Brands,
nights after golf.
Yeah, that's now what's it called?
It's owned by
Oh, what did it switch to?
It's my kid's
I
favorite
like it.
place.
Good burgers.
it's owned by the Texas Roadhouse.
It's got a
too.
number
Yes.
after the name.
It's not Bubba's, is it?
It is Bubba's.
Yes.
It is
59.
Bubba's?
Yeah.
Bubba's. That's
I don't know of
Something
any
like
other
that.
ones of those, but I think they are across the country. But yeah, my kids love that place. Bubba's. Jimmy used to like to get the flank steak from.
That was a little
Brands.
chewy. A little chewy.
I bet.
A little chewy.
I bet.
But and then good beer prices, good happy hours. Remember that?
And
Good-
there was also plenty of room. There was never anybody in.
no,
the place.
everybody there. You wonder why they're not there anymore. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
But now you know where we go on Thursday nights. You know where we go after the show?
Where?
The Hilltop.
Hilltop.
Are you familiar
No,
with the Hilltop?
No. How far is it from here?
About 4.5 miles.
Okay.
Jimmy, tell him about. Give it in a nutshell. Tell us about the
What's
Hilltop.
the Hilltop have to offer?
Hilltop is a.
They should be your sponsor.
They are. a
Yeah, they
sponsor.
kind of are in a way.
They get mentioned every
Hold on,
week.
let's see if I.
Guys-
Do I have the? No, I don't have it here.
Guys,
I don't
get some
have it
free
handy.
nachos or something for it?
Nah,
They get free advertising.
he gave us 10% off a hoodie one time.
Oh, that's good.
yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
Good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
Maybe
deal.
I'll talk to him for
Do
you.
you like?
Yeah.
Do you like? Are you familiar with poutine?
Yeah, I'm not
They
familiar
got
with
the
it.
they got the best. They got the best
I
poutine.
bathe in it.
Listen, in Jersey, it's called
make-
disco fries.
I make love to
Okay.
it.
We call them disco
They
fries.
got the best disco fries outside of Canada.
Oh, I like that.
There you go. So check it out.
All right.
About 21 and a half in Van Dyke.
Okay.
Darko, he's the proprietor.
Darko.
Good fella. What else, Jimmy?
Not the Darko.
Not the
Different-
former
you know-
president.
Different Darko.
He's
He
a
can't-
farmer now.
He probably came about at the worst time in the metropolitan Detroit history, right? When
There
he-
was never a Darko before Darko, and now he's like the other Darko.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does he know about Darko?
He
Oh
does.
my God,
Yeah,
this guy-
he was a big,
this guy,
big basketball
this
guy.
guy played semi-pro ball in Europe,
Oh, wow.
and he also played professional handball.
For Team Serbia.
He's northern. He's from,
Yugoslavia always dominated team handball.
he's from Macedonia, so
There you
yeah,
go.
yep.
Those Yugoslavs know the handball.
Interesting guy, but we can never pin him down to be on the show.
No, I think he's probably on the lam for something, and he doesn't want to draw any attention to himself. It's kind of the vibe I get
I
from
like,
him. You know
I
what I'm
like that.
The
Place
Hilltop.
it sounding, place it
Let's keep
sounding
a low
interesting.
profile.
saying? Yeah.
It is a cash only bar.
Oh,
It is cash only.
Is it really?
Cash is
Yeah.
king.
There's an ATM there though, so you can get your cash.
Oh, wow.
Pay the bill.
Oh, an ATM. His ATM.
I mean, if you ever go, just throw it on Daryl's tab. It's fine.
They
You got
know
a
me.
tab?
They know me.
You got a running tab.
All right, Daryl.
Never
He
closes.
just, in fact,
I'll remember that.
He texted me this past week, told me it's time to come pay my.
Ooh.
Come pay your
It
dues.
was
Pay the
actually
piper.
for
Your
some.
marker.
It was for squares. But
Okay.
he does the squares here in Macomb County, I guess you could say.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
probably shouldn't say
He's
that.
a numbers runner. Got it.
Nah, I mean just squares.
Yeah. You know, my dad and I used to go twice a week. we used to sell. Remember those football tickets?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So we would do those, and I'm sure my dad did other stuff as well. But we'd always have to go to we're going to the weenie joint today, Tommy. Oh, it's weenie joint time, Dad? Yeah. So I'd have to sit at the end of the counter on the little round stool, spin around, hang out, and Dad would go to the other side,
the other end.
at the other end, and talk to Sam. They were both Sam.
Right.
You
And
had
he
two
was-
Sams?
There were two Sams. My dad was a Sam, and he was in the other guy
Sam
was a
and Sam Crime.
So yeah, with a
Sam.
Sam on Sam Crime.
Sure.
Then I had Uncle Luke Cap. I had to see him once a week.
Oh, I love it.
Uncle Luke
There's
Cap.
always a Luke
I'd meet him
Cap.
at the Coach House Diner right before Monday Night Football, about 8 o'clock, 8:15. He'd have this Cadillac. It had Luke Cap on the back. He'd come and see me. He'd put the window down, and then he'd say, "How you doing, Tommy?" And he would reach down and had the big thick envelope with all the winners,
sure.
and he'd stick it under the seat. He's like, "Drive slow, take your time, and go home. Tell your dad I said hi."
Gosh, that's
Yep,
awesome.
Uncle
You're
Luke,
gonna-
Uncle
you're gonna-
Luke Cap.
You go to the Red Fox on Sundays. The
Yep.
collect.
My dad was a Hostess cake guy. Uncle Lou was a Drake's cake guy.
Oh.
Oh,
Remember
that-
Drake's Devil Dogs?
yeah, that's
Yankee
going to breed some
Doodles?
And they still got along.
competition.
They
Yeah.
got along great. Matter of fact, we would like Drake's cake. We'd say, "Dad, trade up some Twinkies and cupcakes. Bring me home some Devil Dogs and Yankee Doodles." How do you think I got this girlish figure?
So this is actually the question I was going to ask. I was allowed one question, and it was, I mean, because obviously, I mean, you've probably bet sports in your time
Yeah,
at some
bets.
point. Yeah, a couple
Absolutely.
times. Did you think it was better before?
Yes.
Okay, that was my
I
question.
think
Yes.
so. I agree with you.
It's addicting now. I
It's
feel
too much.
I feel bad for the kids. I do.
Yeah.
Because it's a tragedy waiting to happen.
They said there's so many young people
Yes.
like just
Yes.
stuck at their parents' house because they
It's-
gambled so much.
Yeah,
all their
it's
income
bad, man. It's too easy. It's way too easy. At least the bookie, hey kid, you got the money or not? If you
Right.
don't have the cash,
We're gonna bust some kneecaps.
you can't play. You know, he'd give you a leeway, but you can't play. These guys are like, just keep putting your credit card in. Just keep putting your credit card in.
Yeah, or your parents' credit card, as
Yeah.
it might be.
Yeah.
I noticed FanDuel though. I don't know if every other
Halted the
Sports-
credit cards.
yeah, you cannot do credit card deposits anymore.
Oh wow.
I don't know if everybody's doing
So you
that.
hook it up to your bank account.
Yeah, but at
Okay.
least you have to have the
Yeah.
funds instead
Yeah.
of racking up a credit card.
You have the funds are low. That's a
Yeah.
disease I always had. Funds are low.
My funds are low.
Yeah, funds are low.
Yeah.
By chance, do you know the gambling personality Bill Krackomberger?
I do not.
Oh, he's
Should
from
I?
your,
I like
he's
the-
from your area.
I like the crack.
He's probably in your age range.
Yeah, knock around
And
guy.
yeah, knock around guy.
Oh.
If you know what that means.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Of course. Yeah, he's on. He pops up on different things
Okay.
as a mainstream personality.
You know, Brent Musburger became like a big gambling guy.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Well, he
Yeah.
started.
That Visin channel, that VISN, that was his channel.
We're going to talk about that here in a second. Actually,
Veasan.
it's funny you mentioned that. Veasan.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Now-
should get into that. Should I, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say before you do, who was your guy growing up?
Meaning
Like your sports announcer guy, Howard
Keith
Cosell?
Jackson.
in New York, we had, you know how you had Don Shane
Yeah.
here and Bernie Smilovitz?
Yeah.
We had Marv Albert and Warner Wolf.
But
those
from,
were our top
like from a
two.
national perspective, your guy was Howard Cosell.
Oh,
Probably,
I
right?
loved Howard. Yeah.
Richie and our guy was Brent Musburger.
I
I
love.
love Brent too.
You're
was-
looking live.
Yes. You
He
are
was
looking
calling a
live.
big game. Like,
Fulton County Stadium. That was the best. The CBS NFL Today
Oh,
show
loved it.
was second to none with Jimmy the Greek.
Oh, the best.
Who was the gal that was on there?
The first one was Phyllis George,
Phyllis
then
George.
Jane Kennedy.
Then Leslie Visser.
Leslie Visser was always good. She was a great with the horses. She was great with the horses. Charles C. Canty is another one.
What year
the
was
horses?
Cosell on MNF? 'Cause
Monday
I
Night
don't- I
Football
just-
started in 1970.
Dapper.
And
So
he
I
went-
don't remember him on that.
Howard Cosell
Before
started in
your
70 and he went till, I don't know, into the 90s.
Did he
No,
really?
no,
He
no,
didn't
no.
go that
couldn't
low.
have.
No.
Then he went to the late 80s.
Early 80s.
Early.
It may be 80s. I don't even know if he made it to the 80s.
You're going to have to look
He
this one
got,
up.
he got in trouble for the monkey comment, right?
Yeah, but that didn't take him off the air.
Al
No,
Michaels.
but I think
That was
Back
Al-
then,
maybe
they
just Monday
slapped you
Night
on the
Football.
wrist for a week. And
Yeah, we grew up with Al Michaels on Monday Night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Al Michaels
No,
for me.
I get it. But Frank Gifford was there as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then they
Yeah.
had Dan Deerdorf
Dan
after that. I
Frank
guess
and Al.
I don't know when Howard called it quits. but-
Dennis Miller.
but
Can't
he was
forget
the
about
first.
him.
Oh, yeah. They had OJ. They had Joe Namath.
OJ.
They had Fred the Hammer Williamson. All these guys failed.
was
They all
Keith,
were 1 year hits.
was Keith Jackson on there at the same
He
time?
was the first one.
Okay.
It was Keith, Howard, and Dandy Don.
Dandy
It was
Don,
those
yes.
three. And then Keith went away and Gifford came in. That Gifford.
Well, I thought Danny Don did it with Cosell too?
He
didn't
did. Yeah, that was the trio.
Oh, it was a trio.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
That was the trio.
Yeah,
They were the first 3-man booth.
That's my favorite Monday night memory is the trio. I don't remember Cosell. I've heard him and he was great, but
He was the best.
it was Michaels, Gifford, and Deerdorf were the guys I remember.
Yeah.
And they were my
That was a
favorite.
solid
They
team.
were
Because-
on
wait
for
a minute.
10 years at least.
Didn't Cosell announce when Lennon got shot? So that was
Yes.
like 81, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see, he
that's
was
right.
into the 80s at least.
Yeah.
He
I
did
thought he was
announce
into the
that.
late 80s, but maybe I'm wrong.
I wouldn't
Had to
say
be
late
maybe-
80s.
I watched that game
Yeah.
live. I'll never forget it.
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah.
How about
And as a
when,
music fan too, you probably were
God,
double.
I'm a
Yeah.
Beatles junkie.
How
So
about
it was
Beatles
going
junkie.
on during the game. It happened while the game was going on.
They-
how about
yes.
They broke
when
those.
Yeah.
Theismann hurt his leg? Was that
Yeah, that was Cosell.
That was Cosell.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
So that was 83
3-ish or something like that.
84,
7,
85, 86,
84?
87,
Yeah, 80. I feel like the Mets won the World Series that year.
86. then.
86.
I got a
Yeah.
great story for you on that.
Let me ask you one
Go
thing
ahead.
first. Are you familiar with the comedian Norm Macdonald?
Of course.
He was telling a story one time about meeting Howard Cosell as a kid,
Oh, my.
and he was
And Cosell crapped on him.
he said he just saw him on the street, and he said, "What do you think about the Yankees' chances this year, Howard?" And he said, "Frankly, kid, I like the Orioles." And he just kept walking.
That's it. He came to the Meadowlands. You guys familiar with the Meadowlands?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Racetrack. It's the greatest
Like a-
harness racetrack in the world.
Like a
It was in
garbage,
Jersey.
garbage dump.
No, it was in the Meadowlands.
Okay.
You watch your
Meadowlands.
mouth.
That's
I
where
thought
the
it was
Giants
a-
and Jets used to
It was
play.
on-
Actual
right?
garbage
It was
dump.
in the swamps of Jersey. That's where
Okay.
Giant Stadium is. So the Meadowlands opens, and they have the biggest race for harness. It's called the Hambletonian.
Okay.
That's the Kentucky Derby of standard bred racing. You guys call it the racing behind the carts, as,
Yeah.
as you would say.
Harness.
Yeah, it's harness racing. Yes. So Cosell's there with Wide World of Sports for the first one, and I was a waiter in the Pegasus, which was the restaurant, the fancy restaurant at the Meadowlands. So he was in my section. He had his own section. Everyone else he had his own section, and everyone else, you weren't supposed to go up to him unless you would.
They instructed you ahead of time
Yes,
to not
don't
go
go
talk.
up to him.
Okay.
Of course, I go up to him.
Why wouldn't you?
I
He
have-
signed my helmet.
I have the fancy menu. I have the pen, and he's eating his soup. I can still see it. And I'm like, Mr. Cosell, I'm really sorry to bother you, but can I get your autograph? You're my favorite, but he goes like this. You hear the spoon clank, and he just puts it down. Clank. I really shouldn't do this while I'm dining, but I will anyway. And he signs it. He's got the shakes. He signs it. I still have it at home.
That's awesome.
I still
though.
have it at home, but yeah,
That's
that was
awesome.
that was my one time meeting
God.
Howard Cosell. I don't care if he told me to go F off.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I
That was
would've
your-
said-
you took
I would've
advantage of
said,
it one
"Wow."
time, though.
Howard told me to F off. Wow.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Either way,
tell
it's
that
cool.
story.
Whatever he told
Yeah, so
you.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm still a Howard Cosell fan.
Yeah.
I still am. So 86. Mets are in the World Series against the hated Red Sox.
Yep.
The Giants are playing on Monday Night Football against the Redskins. I got tickets to the Giants-Redskin game. And I got tickets for Game 7 of the World Series.
Oh,
Now,
man.
Game 7 was supposed to be on Sunday. It rained. They postponed
Oh,
it
really? Okay.
to Monday.
Okay.
So they're going to play the World Series Game 7 and the Giants and Redskins. Now,
Wow.
I had a date. I was taking this girl that I was wooing, and I no way in hell I was not going to take her to the Redskins Giants game. So I gave my effing ticket to
Oh,
Game
man.
7 to my friend Eddie. He went to the game. I took this girl from Bayonne, New Jersey, to the game. And it paid off at the end, by the way.
And now you're married?
No, I didn't marry her.
Oh, okay. It paid off.
It cashed in.
All right.
It cashed
Right
in.
Jesus
on.
Christ, Jim, is not Goodwill Hunting. I'm sorry.
Well, I was going to say, this sounds remarkably close to the script of Goodwill Hunting.
I swear to God, that is the truth. So help me. I gave up World Series to score with this girl. Yeah,
And that was not the game he broke his leg.
I was not.
Because Lawrence Taylor broke it, right?
Yeah, he
That must have been the
and
game.
he
the
jumped
next-
up
other
and
game.
he was screaming,
Yeah,
"Get out
'cause,
here,
like-
get out here," because he heard it break.
Right. Right.
Came through his skin.
Oh,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kirk
that
Cousins.
ended
brutal.
Theismann's career.
It did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Love those Giants. Lawrence Taylor's my favorite player.
Game 6 though was the Buckner, right?
Yes.
Game 6 was Buckner.
Right.
Amazing.
So it
that
was-
was on
it
a
was
Saturday night.
It was all set up for
But did the Red
Mets.
Sox have a chance to win in Game 7 too?
They had a chance to win everything. I
They
mean,
were winning in Game 7.
they had the champagne and all the lockers were covered in Game 6.
Yeah.
And then when the Mets came back with 2 outs, nonetheless, to score 3 runs to win the game with 2 outs, no one on base, NBC had to run in and pull everything
Yeah.
down in time to get.
Wow.
They had to wheel everything out. The stage was in there. They had to get that out. And Bob Costas tells a great story about that. And Vince Scully was doing that game. It was,
Oh, Vince Scully was amazing too.
you know, he said, if
I
a
love
picture's
this.
worth 1,000 words, this one's worth 1,000,000 words.
You're pretty good. though,
Could
bro.
you get Bob Costas calling?
No.
Is Vin Scully dead? I think he probably is.
We
He
lost
passed.
Vince Scully.
Yeah, he
He
passed away.
passed. I do have a Dodgers.
Don't ask about Howard.
I have a Dodgers
I know
media
Howard's
guy
got it.
signed by Vince Scully. Dan Dickerson got it for me because he
Oh,
knew
that's
Vin was my guy.
Vince
Okay.
Scully did the '89 Dodgers, right? Kirk Gibson.
He did
home run.
that.
Yes.
So did Jack Buck. One was
Well,
on radio,
oh,
one
that's
was
what I
on
was
TV.
going to ask you
Yeah.
That's
about.
why it's like I
Both
don't
calls are
believe what
great.
I
Which one-
just saw.
Yeah, that one is better, right?
Jack Buck's my guy.
Yeah, that was a better call.
I don't believe what I
That
just
sounds
saw.
Jack Buck.
I don't believe what I just saw.
And now, if you would, for the folks at home, what did Vince Scully sound like?
Vince Scully?
Well, he just did it.
He was
No,
No, that was Jack.
No, that was Jack Buck.
Oh.
I forgot Vince Scully's call.
How about you reenact the perfect
This is
game
gonna
by
be a
Kevin
home
Costner?
run.
Yeah, I think
Kevin
you're right.
Costner's
I
perfect
think
game.
Yeah,
I
was
think-
it Vince Scully on the call for that?
I don't know. Was
He was, yes.
Yeah.
for what?
For that movie with
For the
Kevin
movie,
Costner.
he was on the call.
Good God, Richie!
He
You
did
bring
it.
up-
That was like one of his last things.
I got to
He's
watch it again, Rich.
You didn't
on
have
a deep
to.
summer
You didn't have to
night.
wreck his storied career with that.
Billy, whatever his name, can he do it one more time? Reach back for the
Billy
ages.
Chapel.
Billy Chapel.
Billy
That's it,
Chapel.
man. I love that movie.
Yeah,
dude.
that's good.
But Tones, tell him again how Vince Scully's call of that home run went.
That was like, this is gonna be a home
Oh, yeah.
run.
This is going to be a home run. Unbelievable.
Both great, but I still like Jack. Give us Jack Bucks one more time, Tom. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Believe
I don't
what I-
believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
He really puts the emphasis on believe.
Believe.
Yes.
Right.
The
Yeah,
second.
the believe.
How about the Kirby Puckett home run? And we'll see you tomorrow night. He didn't even say goodbye.
And
He
then
said, that's how he did
his
it.
son did.
And then
the
Joe
same
Buck
call.
in 2012, Game 6,
The same
the
call.
Rangers against the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
David Freese.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
That was the greatest game in the history of baseball.
Yeah.
That was it.
The
Game
Rangers
6 of the
totally-
Rangers.
totally
See you
blew that
tomorrow
game.
Yep.
2 outs.
He did
2
it.
outs the Rangers had on.
Amazing.
Oh, my God.
And because, what's his name, couldn't play in the right field. Who was the great hitter for Texas?
Yeah.
He was a terrible fielder.
He hit the
Nolan-
50 home runs. He
right.
played for Minnesota
Yes,
after.
yes.
Yeah.
I forget. It'll come to me.
He was the one that blew he had the air
Yeah.
in right field.
Yeah.
That game was over.
That was an amazing game. Joe Buck is. I love Joe Buck. A
'Cause
lot of
it's a-
people don't like him. I
I
love
like
him.
Joe Buck.
I like
I love
I
him.
like
Joe
Joe Buck.
because I like his dad, I think.
And Joe
Yeah,
Davis.
yeah,
Joe
I can
Davis
see.
does the Dodgers now, and now he does Fox. He did the World Baseball Classic. He did all right. Him and John Smoltz.
I
He's
thought that was.
okay.
I thought they were good.
They are.
I really did. I enjoyed.
You
I
like
enjoyed
our
the
guy
broadcast.
now, the Tigers announcer, Jason Benetti?
I was going to ask you,
He's-
what do
he's
you
a big
think of
fan.
Jay? I love Jason Benetti.
I think he's great, but when he's with he's on the Tiger broadcast and he gets with Andy Dirks, I call them Abbott and Costello. It's too much.
Take it a little
That's
goofy.
what JT likes.
I like
Yeah,
it.
it's
I think.
too
I
much.
think it's great.
It's
I think
too
it's awesome.
You know
much.
what? I loved Rod Allen.
I love Rod and
Oh
Mario.
yeah, Rod,
That's
Mario
a good
great.
combo.
They were
I
great.
absolutely love them.
You will know the answer to this question because I've asked it a couple times on the show. Who was the guy with Kirk Gibson that was a nerd too back at around the 2000 time?
With Gibby?
Yeah.
With-
He used to call it on Fox Sports. He was a nerd too.
Josh Lewin.
Josh Lewin.
Josh
was that
Lewin.
guy's name.
Then he went to
Remember
the
Josh
Texas
Lewin?
Rangers.
He did.
He had like a lisp.
But he was kind of
He
like
would call the game with a
Benetti.
lisp.
Yeah, he was like Benetti. He was kind of
Yes.
like a nerdier
Yes,
type
absolutely.
dude. And then Gibby was funny because he'd make fun
Yep.
of him all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was Lewin. Josh Lewin.
Josh Lewin, thank you.
Were you around for George Cal and Al Kaline?
I heard them and I know them. There's some great calls by George Kell.
George Kell was great. One of the
He
Al,
was
Al
pretty good.
didn't leave.
Somebody help Gibby! Remember the big fight and Gibby was getting pummeled? Somebody help Gibby!
But
I'll give it.
everybody will
I'll give it.
everybody
He was great.
He had a
Everybody,
very southern accent.
yes.
Yes.
everybody talks about Ernie Harwell, but George was
George Kell was
he
terrific.
was my guy. Yeah,
He
absolutely.
was terrific. And I thought Beckman did a great job on
I
Tampa
remember
baseball.
Oh,
George
he was
Kell. I
awesome.
don't know what his famous calls were, but I just remember.
He was smooth as can be.
I remember. Look out!
Look out now!
Look out!
It was always down. Look out now. Dan Dickerson, I was there for his first words on the air next to Ernie Harwell.
No, it wasn't the F word, was it, Tom?
It was not.
Okay.
And I think you couldn't ask for a better guy to follow in Ernie's footsteps
I love
than Dan
Dickerson.
Dickerson.
He's
Vinny,
one of the
Rick
best.
Rizzo?
Rick Riz did not do well here.
Goodbye,
He is a good
baseball.
announcer. I think he's
Where's
good.
he at now?
He's in Seattle.
That's where he came from,
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Back in Seattle. There's some good announcers. The
Rick
Mets
and-
have the best booth. They got the best radio, best
How
TV
about
booth.
Larry Oysterman?
Larry Osterman. That I never heard him, but I know the name.
Past Sports.
Yes, I know the name.
Passports.
Do you know what the acronym is? PASS.
I do not.
Jimmy?
The Orioles.
I feel like I do know what the acronym is. I can't come up with it right now because I was just thinking that I think Dickerson has said that Harwell was like who he's trying to model his
Yeah.
style after, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard him say that before.
Smooth as can be. But what's PASS stand for? Pay us something.
I'll have to look it at. I'll have to look it up during
Paid
the break.
access,
Yeah.
sports.
Maybe.
Something
Sports
like that.
subscription.
Yes.
He didn't say Larry
Now-
Osterman.
Now the Tigers have their new Tigers
Yeah.
and Red
Yeah,
Wings
that's
have their-
interesting.
My mom did
Detroit
call.
Sportsnet. I called my network, which
They
is
said they're-
direct TV streaming.
Yeah, they're getting.
I got a girl in India and I didn't know what baseball was.
The cricket. There's
You gotta talk
cricket.
cricket.
She's like,
Cricket's
Tigers? What's Tigers?
Well, my parents have AT&T. She
Tigers?
called and they said they're adding it automatically.
They're
to their
afraid
cable.
of tigers over there.
I know.
Yeah.
Tigers.
She had no idea what I was talking about. I'm like, okay, I'll call back.
Well, that's what I use too, and I hope it
Yeah,
pops up.
you have
on there.
direct TV stream.
Yeah.
I saw you guys have it here. It's-
Yeah, this is.
I
it
think it's
right now.
fantastic.
We just switched to it though. We had YouTube TV, but when they got locked out of
No, it's great. Don't you love how you can put your favorite teams?
I do.
And everything is there for you.
Now YouTube
Yeah.
TV though has VSIN, which is
I'm missing out on the VSiN.
That's right.
Brent Musburger's jam.
Yeah. If you like gambling and you want to
Yeah,
gamble,
like we all like to
there you
gamble.
go. That's a good channel to listen to.
Yeah.
I just like the personalities.
Yeah. No, it's a good listen. It's on Sirius Satellite as well.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm going to skip the trivia tonight.
That's fair
You
enough.
don't have trivia?
We usually have trivia.
Tom likes
What
You
trivia.
want to do
trivia
trivia?
guy?
You want to do trivia?
So
Okay,
what do you
I'll
got
do
it on?
trivia.
What do you got it on?
Rich, will you help Tom get so he can put the answer in?
Good God.
I don't even have my phone.
Ah, that's a
blind
dumb.
leading the
That's a
blind, don't
dumb
I
you?
can't
thing
just
to
scream
do.
it out? I can't scream it out?
You can scream it out.
Give us a chance to answer first.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, I'll
okay.
tell you if I know it. I'll raise my hand.
Okay, all right,
All
fair
right?
enough.
Go
All right,
ahead.
here we go. Numbers guys trivia.
Calling the masters
Good
of
music.
facts, the sultans of stats, the czars of knowledge that isn't learned in college. It's the Numbers Guys Trivia.
Who's your voice girl?
She's a sexy librarian.
I like her.
That's my wife, actually.
love it.
Yeah, so careful what
What's
you
her
say there,
name?
Tom.
What's her name?
Casey.
Hey, Casey.
She'll be on next week.
Great job, Casey.
Tom's looking for somebody to do some voiceovers on his Woodward
Cartoon
Sports
show? Oh,
And,
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
I don't know if she's available or not, but
right. No, she actually has a great voice. She thinks she has a terrible voice, but everybody thinks
Casey,
they have a
great
terrible
job,
voice.
Casey.
Yeah. Thanks, Tom. Here we go. Tonight's Numbers Guys trivia question. This will determine who's going to be buying the beer next week, so it is kind of important. Which team has made the most Final Four appearances in the NCAA men's basketball tournament? Easy question. Which team has made the most Final Four appearances in the NCAA men's basketball tournament? Tom, give these guys a chance
I will.
to answer here. They're keying them in right now. We'll get to the answers at the end of the show.
All righty.
Quiet night tonight, which is amazing.
jeez.
White Knight. How so?
Quiet night. We got not a lot of chat. We got nobody calling.
Oh, that's unusual, but I think
You know why?
everybody's
They're all watching the games.
It could
Yeah.
be. Yeah, it could
he's
be.
at the bar and the pipes of Tom Mazawey.
They might be at that place, the Hilltop. What's it called?
They're all at the Hilltop.
They're
right
at the
now, yeah.
Hilltop,
Yeah.
spending money,
We've got
Cash.
a couple live shows there.
talking to Darko.
And, it's a good time. Do you like shuffleboard?
Of course.
Do you like darts?
Not bad.
This might be the place for you.
Yeah.
They got some other drinks, not just alcohol.
Okay.
Check it out.
I'm a Diet Coke with lemon guy. I'm
He's
easy.
got that.
That's a good.
I'm
That's a
sure-
good one.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
that's
sure
on tap.
Darko could do that.
Lemon. So
Yeah, they
lemon.
can do. Lisa will make it for you.
Need a
Muddle
lemon.
the lemon.
Need a lemon in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can make sure that they
You
have
give me a solo cup with a great ice, bagged ice from the party store. That's my favorite ice.
Okay.
The bagged ice from the party
Oh,
store.
that's good stuff.
I
Pour a
don't know.
little
That's chewing
soda on
ice.
top of there. Delicious.
I don't know if they have that.
I
but,
know. I understand. They got their
It's all
own
good.
ice.
Tom, do you know the answer to the trivia question?
Can I throw it out there?
Yes, you can throw it out there.
I'm going to guess Duke.
It's a good guess.
Okay.
It's a good guess. I will reveal the answer later on
Okay.
in the show.
I'm also in the state of North Carolina, Tom.
Okay. So you like UNC?
I'll tell you what, it's in North Carolina.
Oh, wonderful. I guess it's 50-50 then.
How about that?
All right.
It
Less-
could also
less
be
high-
what's
high
the
point
other
snuck in
triangle
there.
one? Yeah, High Point.
I,
I mean,
Wake
so-
Forest.
UNC Charlotte. Remember Cornbread
Could be.
Maxwell?
Could be.
Wake Forest is down Tobacco
could be.
Road.
Yeah, could be Wake
NC
Forest.
State is on
Oh,
Tobacco
I'm not
Road.
giving it. I'm not giving it away.
Raleigh.
I'm gonna keep the suspense
Raleigh.
going here.
Had a bike accident in Raleigh one time.
That's not good.
No. Especially for the owner of the bike.
Absolutely.
Which wasn't you.
He
You
got the
fucked
worst
that
of
guy's
it.
Schwinn up.
He got the worst of it.
I brought it back to him, just not in one piece.
Oh, sorry. Just get him a gift certificate to the Hilltop.
I never
Yeah.
saw him again.
I don't know if they have gift certificates.
They
it's
don't.
cash
Dude,
only. They
I
don't
know.
have-
They don't.
They
have
don't take
cards.
credit cards.
No.
No, they're not taking.
There's no
got no
cards
gift
there.
gift
Are you
certificates.
kidding me, Tom?
Let me. That's funny.
Looks like VCU is not going to advance this year.
VCU.
I
that's-
had him when they had Shaka Smart. Remember they went to the
Shaka Smart.
Elite
Final
Eight?
Four.
That's
Final
They
Four.
went to
Virginia.
Final Four. That's
They
right.
did.
I rode them hard that year.
That was the
Virginia
first year of the
Commonwealth?
Pardon?
Virginia Commonwealth.
the Rams. That was the first year of the first four, and they were in the first four.
They went all. I
All the
rode
way,
them.
all the
And
way.
that was the year that we went. I was in Vegas for it because
Uh-huh.
it was my parents' 50th anniversary.
Okay.
And I just was so hot on them. And all my two brother-in-laws at the time, I'm like, let's just go, guys. Let's put our money in.
Double
And
up. double up.
we killed it.
That was awesome.
We killed it.
Fun. Your boy Dimbiasta, DeBasta, not doing so good here. DeBasta.
My boy.
No,
I think
Daryl's
Daryl's boy.
Daryl
Yeah,
loves
Look how,
Daryl's
good,
boy.
himself
look how
some
good Charles looks.
DeBasta.
That shot's working great.
That
on him.
Ozempic is doing
Yeah.
wonders for the guy, but he looks sick now, though, doesn't he?
I think he looks good, but the suit coat
The
is a
suit's
little big
over.
for him.
It's oversized.
Yeah, it's a little
right?
Yeah.
big for him.
Yeah, it needs more of a fit.
Rein it in now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like that look. I'm used to rotund Charles Barkley.
Round mound to rebound.
Yeah,
That's him.
exactly. Exactly.
He's very funny.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Which him and Shaq and Kenny
That's
Smith
a great combo.
and
yeah.
Ernie,
Yeah.
that's a fearsome foursome right there.
Very good. I
Absolutely.
like Clark too.
Did
Oh, yeah.
Charles earlier say? Did I hear him, or I might have misheard him? That he'd never heard of Sienna before.
He probably didn't.
He said, yeah, he's like, I don't know where Sienna. He didn't know where it was.
Upstate New York.
He's like, Duke never heard of any of these kids from Sienna. They don't know what it is. They don't even know where it is.
All right, Jim, hit it.
We do have a call. I'm gonna take a call right now. This is I'm not sure what this is. We're gonna give it a shot anyway.
It's a
You know
bot.
what? We
It's
do
a
it.
bot.
We do it.
We
It might
let
be a
everybody
bot.
know.
I don't think there's call bots. It's in like Russian. Hey, caller, you're live on the numbers,
Great.
guys.
Must be Darko.
Hey,
Hold on.
Oh, Holden, what's going on, man?
Holden.
Nothing you.
Young Holden?
It is. Not so young anymore.
Mr.
He's a growing
Excitement.
boy.
Mr. Warmth.
Holden, are you a big Michigan fan?
No.
I know.
It's like,
I know
no.
the answer to that, kid.
No.
Holden, you going to see the Ike girls up at the Brez Friday?
I can't. We have a baseball game.
Oh, baseball. Always gets in the way of the good
Mhm.
stuff.
Holden, who's your final four?
I had like multiple brackets. I think probably like Duke, Arizona, Iowa State, and Houston.
No Michigan State in there, huh?
I mean, we played good today, but I don't think. I mean, Duke almost lost.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be tough unless we can get a break with UConn.
Duke's beatable, but
But
UConn's
we are
going to be
ranked
tough.
higher than UConn.
Yeah.
We're ranked higher than UConn in the Ken Palm.
UConn's going to be a tough out for you guys.
Do you follow Ken Palm?
I know. I
Tom?
do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You said no. You know Michigan, Holden, right? No Michigan.
No.
Is that just because you hate them?
Probably. He's been brainwashed by his dad.
Yes.
Fraud.
I know you've been brainwashed.
I think you need elite guard play in March Madness, and I don't believe Michigan has that.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a good
hot
comeback.
take.
Good comeback.
Ugh.
Your dad's
I don't
beaming
think
right
the
now
Dubs
with
are
pride.
good. I mean, you can see what's happening in the game right now.
Yeah, no. The Howard's staying in it. The
You-
Bison looking for 10 wins in a row.
You don't like the French fella on the team, Godot, right? You don't care for him?
No, I don't like any of those guys. I hate Yaxel, too.
Are you talking about all French people or
The
Michigan players?
Godot, the guard, the point
no,
guard.
I was saying I don't like all of those guys. All French people or all Michigan
Yeah, it was
players?
So he don't like Tony Parker then.
Yeah.
Tony
All right.
Paquet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Victor Wembanyama?
Wembanyama.
Oh, Victor.
I like Victor Wembanyama.
He's going to be dangerous, man.
Oh God.
The
Does that
Spurs.
seem French though? It doesn't sound French to me. Does it sound French to you? Like
Not entirely, almost Australian.
when you say Paquet, it sounds like
Sure,
parquet, like
sure.
the margarine I used to eat.
Sure.
I remember that.
Yeah, you remember that shit?
They
The thing was talking.
used to sponsor the Astro Bluebonnet Bowl.
Did they really?
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, that's interesting. God, Tom, your knowledge knows no
I
bounds.
can't help it, man.
Yeah,
It sticks in my head. Don't ask me what I about yesterday or early
I
this
know.
morning, though.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I've already forgotten that.
What cereal did you eat this morning?
Quisp.
I didn't. I didn't.
He's eating
Quiz.
stale.
When I go home
Quiz.
tonight,
Stale
I'm gonna eat some kicks tonight when I go home.
All right.
Oh,
That's
you-
a good. It's
I
a good
love
snacking.
cakes.
Not a
Not
lot of
ju-
sugar, right?
Yeah, no, not a lot of sugar.
It's got
Not
like
just
just
for
enough
kids either.
sweetness.
It's
And
magically
Daryl would
delicious.
say it has no sugar, but it has a little bit.
It has a little.
yeah. Daryl thinks no cereal has sugar
Yeah.
unless you add it.
Right. Right.
I used to
That's a
add.
weird.
I used to add sugar
It's
to
all
my
natural.
Cheerios.
Natural
Of
sugar.
course, you
Back
have
in the
to.
day, yeah, you used
You
to
have
add
to.
the
You
sugar
have
to the
You have
Cheerios.
to.
Because
You have to,
otherwise,
Tom.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Cheerios taste like shit unless you
Were
add.
you
No,
a, were you
I
a
do
multi,
like 'em.
a
Do you
multi
like 'em
grain
straight
cereal?
up?
I like that too.
That's good.
I do like. I like Cheerios.
just without sugar.
Yeah,
though?
I can eat them right out of the box.
Oh man, hold you
Oh,
like
yeah,
you like
Cheerios.
Cheerios?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a kid. You have to like cereal.
How about
Oh.
Cheerios?
All right.
Cheerios are terrible, and they should be burned.
No, they're like
How
the
about Honey
original.
Nut
That's-
Cheerios?
Those are delicious.
That's different. That's different, Tom.
It's like eating cardboard.
Flavored cardboard?
My dad was eating some Cheerios yesterday, and it was the loudest thing ever.
What's your dad?
Sorry.
Eat? What's your dad's favorite cereal?
He likes the peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Peanut butter Captain Crunch. I was never a
Right.
fan.
Is that foreshadowing?
That has to be among the most 3 unhealthiest cereals
What?
possible.
Oh, look
There's
at
no sugar.
look at
You leave
everything.
his
He doesn't
cereals
really-
alone,
He doesn't
Richie.
really eat healthy. He doesn't eat any greens. He doesn't eat any vegetables.
No veggies on his pizza at all.
It's like the
All he-
Joe,
all he
George
eats is
Burns
like,
of
Holden.
heart
All
health.
he eats is bread and meat.
Holy, you're dropping your dad's drawers here, man. That's not nice.
I think D Dub's the only guy I know that doesn't eat veggies in his salad. It's just a piece of bread in a bowl.
I guess
It's unusual.
the antipasta with don't
Antipasto
let
is
us-
top of the line, man.
don't let us know how
Just
the
the cold
tomatoes.
cuts.
Pita bread and,
And well, you gotta have the tomatoes. You like tomatoes?
Just croutons.
Not a big.
Daryl, no
And
tomatoes?
dressing.
I like them when you smash them
Oh my
and then
god.
you add some olive oil and salt and garlic
Oh,
and then you roast it over about
delicious.
6 hours over
That
the
sounds,
day.
that sounds good.
I like
Comes
that.
ketchup.
Yeah, delicious.
But and I like it on a pizza when you know same form
Yeah, okay. I could do with that.
underneath the cheese.
No
you know?
cucumbers?
Oh God!
Oh, I love
You,
cucumbers.
you know what
Oh,
cucumbers?
cucumbers are good, man.
You know what cucumbers become?
Pickles.
Pickles. Which
Yeah.
are
One of my
equally
least
delicious.
favorite things of all
You
time.
don't like
Boy.
a good pickle?
Rich was about to
Pickles,
say
green
raisins.
peppers.
Holden is right about you.
I didn't know it was roast dad night
It's not.
on the Numbers Guys with Tom Mazawey.
I can't do that. You're doing my taxes for me.
Yeah. How do you guys know each other, by the way?
Tom
Yeah.
and me?
Yeah.
go way
Well,
back.
You sound
Gee whiz.
surprised.
His
Jeez,
wife and my
I
wife
can't
are
believe-
very good friends. They
Can't
worked,
believe you did.
they worked together
okay.
for about 30 years.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Angie, baby.
She's
Yeah.
And
She's
Kathy.
One of my favorite people.
she's probably not happy that you said she's known her for 30 years.
Yeah, that ages her a little bit, maybe.
Well, maybe 20. I was 20.
She started working at Utica schools when your wife was pregnant. I remember that
Oh, wow.
because she
So
took
only 23 years then.
she took
24
over
years.
for one of her pregnancies. She took over for when
Okay.
she was out for leave.
Okay.
Yep,
So 24 or 25 years.
that was
then.
that was 2004, I believe.
Oh, that was Abby. That was my second.
There you go. There you go.
My Grand Valley senior.
And who? How about the youngest?
Abby, she's my, Maddie's my freshman at MSU.
Sheesh.
Mhm.
She had 2 at MSU and 1 at Grand Valley.
Yep.
Cha-ching.
Oh, yeah.
We
doubt.
have another caller, by the way.
We got 1 in the queue and 1 on
We
the
got
line.
one in the queue. This might be the first time we've ever had
Well,
one in the
geez.
queue and one on the line.
Well,
Yeah.
just ask Holden if he has anything poignant to say.
I can get going.
Okay, Holden.
Holden, you have anything you want to talk to Tom about?
Nah.
No, I'm
Okay.
pitching tomorrow. Second
Pitching tomorrow, he says.
All right.
This
Good
guy's
luck
first
tomorrow.
reliever.
Game of the year.
Ice that arm.
The lefty.
Are you on any restraints like the American team?
Is he on a pitch count? Tones wants to know if you're on a pitch count.
Yeah. Before you sign your long-term contract, right?
I don't
So
think
I'm
you.
getting 2 innings from him.
Say again?
Probably 2 innings.
Okay.
2 innings. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Get him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 then. Holden.
Got a pretty nasty slider.
All right. Who's on hold? Is it Elaine?
It says that would be funny. It's okay. This says can be trading in my vehicle.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
cut-
wants to-
future
maybe wants to
customer.
trade a vehicle.
All right, here
then.
we go.
Ken, you need me?
I'll see you, Holden. Thanks for calling, buddy.
Thanks, Holden. Good luck tomorrow.
Pitch well.
This is can be trading in my vehicle. You're live on the numbers, guys.
Hi, I was wondering what I could get for a 2019 Ford Flex.
Oh,
Beautiful car.
It is.
Beautiful car.
I bet
with
you it's
about
black and white.
105,000 miles.
is it a tuxedo-looking car? Black and white?
It is. It
Oh,
is.
they're beautiful.
Little reverse though. We got a white
Uh-huh.
exterior or white
How
on the
about?
bottom, black on the top.
Oh,
Well,
I like that.
Did you do any work to it recently?
Oh, it's a mint condition.
Mint.
Except for
Okay.
does have a little crack in the grill from my husband crashing into something, and there's
Wow,
a
gotta drive
little crack on the back bumper when the same individual backed
Ooh.
into a parking block.
Oh wow.
The same person?
Other
Did
than
both?
that,
I'm sorry to
pristine.
I'm sorry to hear that, caller. How about 12,000
Yeah.
out the door? How about 12,000?
Okay, sounds perfect.
Okay,
Perfect.
great.
Sold.
Sold. Good. I'll give you my
Yeah.
name and
I
number.
heard
Shake the hand.
perfect.
God, this voice sounds familiar
Who
to me. I
is
don't know
this?
why.
Who is this caller?
This is your life, Daryl.
This is your wife.
Oh,
I was
Jesus.
calling to get some. I thought this was the marriage counseling advice, but then I heard Tom was on, so now I want the car advice. I want to know if he would take same car and drive it down to Florida.
Yes. How many miles you got on it, Angie?
105.
Yes, it's fine. God, yes.
It's probably just getting broken in,
Yes,
to be honest with
that
you.
thing is raring to go.
Just getting
Angie.
lubed up.
It's raring to go.
When was the last oil change you had, Ange?
Man. What?
When was the last oil change you had?
About 2 days ago.
Oh,
Okay.
you're good. Well, what was the one before that though? That's really the one. It's not the most recent. It's always the one before that most
67,000.
recent one.
Well, you know, that I have to look it back in
Okay.
my
Check the
calendar
maintenance
for.
records. Yeah.
Your Carfax.
Yeah.
As long as your tires are good, Ange, you're good to go.
Now, Ange, did you hear Tom Carbon dating you a little earlier? He was suggesting 30.
No, I didn't.
He said you were working with his wife about 30 years ago.
Tommy.
I'm sorry, honey. I meant 23.
Oh my gosh, even that sounds horrible.
I know, but it's true, right?
Yeah, the truth.
It is true. It is true. She was one of my first mentors,
Oh,
and then I took over while your kid was being born.
that's right, Abby, in 2004.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
You're the best, Ange.
Yep. That's where it all started.
You're a good girl. I'm sorry about your bad driving husband, though.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah, don't do that to the new
Yeah, he gets
Ford
to
you're
drive the
getting.
brand new car.
No.
Somehow you got him a brand new car, and I got
know.
stuck with my old car.
I
still.
tried, Ange. I tried. You know what? We're gonna have good
I
deals
called
coming up.
shenanigans, and now all of a sudden you're on the show. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I feel slighted.
Don't worry, I got your back, kid. I got your back.
He can be on your podcast next week, okay?
Angie has a podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. What's that podcast called
I
again,
do
Ange?
all about speech sound disorders. Sound disorders.
Yeah.
MISD.
Come on in, and
Something
we'll
like that.
analyze you for free.
They've only
All
got
right.
100
We'll
more
analyze you for
subscribers than
free.
us.
That's it.
So
How many subscribers do we have here?
Almost 1,000 right now.
That's awesome.
That's pretty good. All we do when Angie's here, we just change out the sign in the back, and it just
Yes.
says all about speech disorders.
I love
right
that.
behind.
Fantastic.
You should
That's
see.
easy.
Now you heard our callers. You should hear their callers.
I bet.
It takes a while.
Jeez,
Well, they're here for for speech.
you wouldn't understand.
Yeah,
them.
they got to take care
It
of
gets
them.
dragged out a little bit.
Take care of them.
Hey.
Angie, who do you got in your final four?
You know what? I am sad to admit this is the first year ever I have not filled out a bracket.
Come on.
Boo.
What happened?
I know.
What happened?
I've been crazy with work, and I just didn't get it done.
Oh,
Sitting here typing up an IEP as we speak.
you're too
So-
much, man. You take it home with you, kiddo. You take it home with you.
Unfortunately. And so now there's no way I can win any money, sadly. But I think Holden filled out a few. Elaine filled out a few. She's
Okay.
been glued to her phone all night.
Good. Elaine's gonna win.
She even cheered out loud at our baseball meeting tonight when she won one of her face-offs. So.
Oh, she probably had high point beating Wisconsin.
Work.
You know what? I told her to check it because actually, interestingly enough, the lady sitting next to me, her best friend's daughter goes to High Point.
Well, there you go.
So as we were sitting there, her phone was like blowing up because
Wow.
they won.
They played well.
So, yeah.
Wisconsin choked.
You can't let work get in the way of things, Ange. You know what I always say? Like your work, love your family.
Right.
Right?
I think she does.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's easier for some to live that way than others.
Practice what you preach, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, interesting side note. Tonight I had a new client, and I won't say what her last name was, but her first name, middle name, Marie Antoinette.
Oh.
Was hyphenated?
Is this
And-
the one you thought was Jewish?
Hey!
That you said,
You're not supposed to say
no,
that.
nothing wrong with that, but I think that's what you said.
Your
So-
your mom was reading off a lot of Jewish names for Daryl's clientele. Though,
Yeah.
today.
Ange,
A lot of birds.
I was going to ask you if you know, I know you're busy and you probably got to go. Would you have time to quickly tell about your name and the story that you had, how that name came, it was derived or whatever?
Angie with the J.
That'd be interesting.
Angie with a J.
It's one of her best
This
stories.
is a little odd topic for the numbers guys, though. I feel like we're. I'm more than happy to share it, but
Ange, we're eating
It's
cereal
it's a-
now. We're desperate for anything.
my
So what do
parents
you
are
got?
both teachers.
What happened to trivia, by the way?
My
Oh,
parents
sorry.
were both teachers.
That's
They
an
wanted
end show.
something unique,
Come back to it.
and my mom wanted something unique. My mom's name is Mary Ann. So they took the A-N from Mary Ann. My dad's name is John, Jon.
Oh, wow.
And then they got the E-T-T-E from their first dog, Paquette,
Oh, my
and
God.
Jeanette. So
Look
I'm
at
named
that.
after a dog.
Interesting.
That is cool. That is excellent.
And
Does
that's why I
Kathy know
spelled
that?
Angie with a J.
Does Kathy know how you were named?
I think so.
That's 23 years.
I
I had to tell
think
her.
so. I've told the story before that helped me get all my jobs. They asked me about it. And
I
I
love
tell
it.
them, and then they remember you. It's what gets you in the door.
Wasn't quite the story I remembered it to be. Sorry.
I thought it was pretty good.
My bad.
I've known Angie for how long?
Ridiculous.
As long as you have, pretty
I
much.
never heard
I
that
never knew
story.
that story.
I know.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it's crazy.
Now you do.
And maybe every
all right, boys, we'll have fun. Don't be loud when you come home. I'll
maybe
be
every
Thanks,
time
Ange.
we have a
Thanks,
show
Ange.
on March 19th, you'll call in and tell us that story.
okay.
That'd be
Okay.
cool.
Angie's
Talk
going
to
to be.
you boys later.
It's going to be spring tomorrow, 10:30 tomorrow morning.
I'm excited.
All right.
I'm excited.
Let's
It's
go.
about time.
First opening day. It's opening day. It's baseball. It's spring. Let's go.
Let's go.
You hear your
LFG
kid
is a
pitching
kid.
tomorrow,
LFG.
Daryl?
What's that?
You hear your kid is pitching tomorrow?
I heard.
He told us.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
It's
Well, have a
exciting.
good night, boys.
Thanks, Ange.
Good night, honey.
Talk to you.
Bye bye.
Peace.
Real quick, she mentioned opening day, and here's a big problem. It's on Good Friday.
Yeah. It's been on Good
So-
Friday in the
Shit.
past.
How do you tailgate?
You can't eat meat.
I'll
I
show
bet
you.
Deacon
I'll show you
Vinneron
exactly how we do
from
that.
the Archdiocese of the Blue Water
Uh-huh.
would probably
Vindicate
say,
you.
Make it up
Yeah.
Saturday?
we're going to have meat on Friday because it's opening day.
Yeah.
He did that for St. Patrick's
Hot
Day
dogs.
one year.
Right? Hot dogs.
We have like cod or something, you know?
I'm gonna not do that and just eat whatever meat is cooked for that.
Jeez.
I mean,
you're
I'm
going to
not.
hell.
I'm not as much of a practicing Catholic as a lot of other people.
You know
I'm
what?
sure
Once you
you'll be
get into
fine.
my age group, you don't have to follow anymore.
Yeah, there's a certain
That's kind of the way I
But
feel.
I do anyway. I
You
still
do.
do.
I mean, that's
Yeah, I
nice of
still
you to
follow.
do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's good of you.
You got to chip in a little.
And I don't think you're really supposed to get drunk on Good Friday either.
I mean, there's probably things you're not
That
supposed to
I
get
never
drunk on
heard.
Easter, but doesn't it stop
You're
you?
supposed to like not
Okay,
be a lush, you know, drinking
Yeah.
on Fridays at least. Though.
understandable.
What was your parish's name back in the childhood days?
We had St. Anne's and we had St. Joe's.
St. Anne's and Sterling Heights.
No,
No,
I
that
grew up
one.
in Jersey.
New York.
Oh,
I grew up in
okay,
Jersey.
Jersey City?
I grew up in North Bergen, New Jersey,
Okay.
which is on the Hudson. I was literally if you looked out my room, you could see the Hudson River in New York City. That's how close I was. A stone's throw from the city.
Tom, you like Billy Joel?
Love him.
Does anybody ever tell you look like Billy
Yeah.
Joel, except not quite as bad as Billy Joel?
I hear that a lot.
Yeah,
I do
like
hear
like
that
an
a lot.
attractive Billy Joel.
handsome
Thank
Did
you.
anybody tell you that?
Thank
Yeah.
you. This chair is killing me, by the way, as far as looks
I
goes.
said that the other day. I was sitting there.
If I had a regular chair to sit or behind a desk, I look much better behind
I
the
agree,
desk.
Like
100%.
straight up.
Why do you
Yes,
think I'm sitting
straight
here?
up. I got, it's
Yeah,
you
it's
know
not
what
the
I'm
most
talking about.
flattering
right.
situation.
No,
you
yeah,
got going on.
I've heard that. I wish I was.
Yeah,
I wish I was.
Can you
Billy
play
Joel.
the piano?
I can't. He's so talented. Did you see the special on him, by the way, on HBO?
I
Two
did.
parts?
I did.
It's fantastic.
I love Billy Joel. I'm a big Billy
gotta
Joel
watch
guy.
it.
Yeah.
Big
Fa-
BJ head.
You got a favorite album?
Not really. I love them all.
I like
Good songs in every album.
I like his punk album,
Glass houses.
Glass Houses.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Now, a lot of people don't like the history song. And why is it streaking my...
Oh,
Peter Pan-
we didn't start
we
the
didn't
fire.
start the
Didn't
fire.
start the
Yeah.
fire.
I love it.
That's a great.
It's a great song.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, what a genius to write that all in
lyrical
order.
genius.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I think he just had a subscription to the Encyclopedia Britannica,
He must have.
and
He went through it.
Took all the keywords from.
Went through it. Now I'm a Bee Gees guy too. Love
Oh.
the Bee Gees. Love the Beatles.
I
Those are
love
my
the
tops.
Beatles. So it's the
Yeah.
Bee Gees and the Beatles.
The Beatles and the Bee Gees.
That's
Those
an
are my
interesting
tops.
combination. I know D Dub's a Bee Gees guy.
I don't like the Beatles. I can tell you
I
that.
don't like the
much.
Beatles.
How can you not like the Beatles?
Don't like the Beatles.
I
I,
love
just
the Beatles.
find them overrated.
What the hell's the matter with you?
He's just-
Overrated?
I
He's
just find them
Beatles?
overrated.
Wow.
Come on.
I mean, wouldn't you rather listen to Zeppelin or
No.
the Who or even the Stones,
No.
the Kinks?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, we're gonna probably not be able to find common ground on this one, but I think they're
I'm sorry to hear
overrated.
that. Sorry to hear that.
I think the great. I think Abbey Road is one of the last half of Abbey Road is probably the best half, like the other side of an LP that you'll ever listen to.
Have you gotten?
in my opinion.
Have you gotten to that one yet, Tom?
I did.
Did you ever heard that?
Have you hit that
Oh,
up?
yeah.
I have.
That's your favorite?
No, it's not my favorite album. I love Rubber Soul's my favorite
Okay.
album.
No, yeah,
Say
Rubber
it's your
Soul's great.
birthday.
Yeah, love this.
That's-
love that
that's-
album.
Not that.
No,
Michelle,
Oh.
My Belle.
Yeah.
that's genius.
Michelle. It's
Quite
beautiful.
genius.
It's beautiful.
Your wife's name isn't Michelle by chance,
It's
is it?
not.
Okay.
It's not.
All right.
I
Let's
dated
check
a
it.
Michelle back in the day, though.
So did I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was she crazy?
Was it the one? Was it the one
Sorry
after
for
the
listening.
No,
Monday night game?
it was not.
Oh, okay.
That was also a Catherine. I
Another
married a
kid.
Catherine, and that was a Catherine.
So you were meant to be with the kid.
I guess I was.
Yeah.
Both
Yeah.
Polish too.
Good food.
Still nice though.
Oh yeah. No, I mean I have nothing bad to say about anybody. Let's continue on now with
I was
what's
going to say I'm very impressed with the studio, Jim. You really did a
I
great
appreciate
job.
that, Tommy. I mean, it was a lot of Daryl's blood, sweat, and tears up here.
Yeah, it looks
And
looks
money.
great.
Yeah,
Looks
it
great.
works. It works.
Now my daughter came up when he was in the process of bringing stuff up, and she was going to start putting those panels up there.
Yeah,
I
the
said,
acoustic
"Ah,
panels.
You better hold off.
I just said no. I appreciate it. Go down there and build the desk.
Go down there
I said,
and
no, I want you to do that.
help your dad with his.
I
paperwork.
love Elaine, but I no.
She probably would have
She's
done
a
a pretty
doll.
good job. She's pretty
No,
handy.
she would have done a great job.
She's pretty handy. Now, if it had been Holden, I would have said, no, you probably don't want him putting those up.
Not real bright, but a hell of a pitcher. I got to give that to Holden. No, he's
book smart.
he's
doesn't have
book smart.
The smarts on the street.
All right, let me get
Elaine
to
does.
this. We got to get Tom out of here for crying out loud.
Yo, man, that's the formula.
All right, so every year we poach the formula. Oop, this is not right. Let me do this. With 90 1% accuracy. This is going to tell us who's going to win the championship in the NCAA men's tournament.
91%.
91% accuracy. And when you see it, Tom, you're probably going to know why. But here we go. This is the formula. Gil Alexander. We're poaching his shit. He's available on VSiN. You can find him at X at Beating the Book. Here we go. First criteria. The last 35 champs had more assists and turnovers. Richie hates this one because you would assume everybody has more assists and turnovers.
I would think.
You would think. Yeah. Okay. So
That's easy.
Any decent team. Right?
That's easy.
That's easy.
Take care of the ball.
32 out of the last 35 had a head coach with Sweet 16 experience. Got to be careful here, though, because Florida last year,
Yes.
no Sweet 16
Golden.
experience. Yeah.
Can they repeat?
I don't think so.
It's my favorite.
29 out of the last 30 went into the tourney with at least 3 wins versus teams in the top 10% of RPI.
So a good schedule, tough schedule.
Yeah.
Battle tested, right?
And speaking of schedules, last 30 champs had a top 75 strength of schedule.
Okay.
And 22 out of the last 33 were top 20.
23.
I'm sorry, yeah, 23. Were top 20 in adjusted offensive efficiency at Ken Palm.
Now, who the hell's going to look all this stuff up?
Thankfully, we're here. We're
Yeah.
here, Tom. This is why we exist.
It's good.
This is the only reason. And here are the qualifiers for
Wow.
the formula. Michigan, University of Michigan. Tones likes that one.
Duke.
We got Duke.
Arizona.
They qualified. We got Zona.
Florida.
They qualified. We've got Houston. They qualified. And we got Florida.
Wow.
They
All
qualified.
1s and 2s so far.
That's
Absolutely. So with 91% accuracy, these are going to one of these 5 teams are going to be
I could see that.
March Madness.
I got one of them as my champ this year. One of the
Now,
5.
Who
I'm
do you have?
surprised UConn's not in there.
I got Arizona taking down the Nets this year
Well,
Okay.
in my bracket.
let me tell you what. We also have teams that are close.
Oh,
And we'll update this throughout the
All
the
right.
tourney.
You know, UConn and St. John's are in this.
You got Gonzaga.
Okay.
They're close. You got UConn. They're close. You got Illy. They're close.
They can't win.
Iowa State. Close. Cyclones?
Very,
Yes.
very close.
Yeah.
Are they 21 in offense?
The Red
Yeah.
Raiders.
What about Texas Tech?
Wow.
They are on the bubble. And Daryl, you know the reasons why that these are. Maybe you should be talking about this. You did the research more than I did on this.
In what sense?
That why are they not qualified?
Ken Palm.
Ken Palm.
You got to
It's
be
all
top
Ken
20
Palm.
of each.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's the hardest thing to do.
So they
Michigan
might be
State.
one
Where's
or the
Michigan
other.
State on this list?
Well, Gonzaga probably doesn't have a top
There they
75
are.
there,
schedule.
you
Wow.
just slow played us.
Michigan State. I slow played you, and there's
Slow
one more.
played us.
St. John's?
Purdue.
I was going to say Purdue.
Purdue.
So Michigan State, I think, finished at 24 in offense, 12 or 13 in defense. But all year long, they were fighting the offensive they were at like 40 something as of like 3 weeks ago. They worked their way up to 24, but they also fell. At one point, they were number 1 in defensive efficiency. So they fell a little bit on the defensive side. But yeah, generally speaking, that's the problem with those teams that are close to being qualified, but not quite, is the offensive defensive efficiency. One or the other, you got to be in the top 20.
What do you think about those, Tommy?
I think those are obviously the favorites.
Yeah. In your
These are-
bracket, who do you
Yeah.
got? Or in your
I've
brackets.
got 4 brackets. I got UConn winning. I got Michigan winning. I have Arizona winning. And I got St. John's winning. That's
Okay.
that's a hometown pick.
Sure.
St. John's.
I got them in one of mine too.
Winning?
You got to take some chances, and the ones that Rich and I are in one that has like 1,200 entries. So
Yeah,
you're not.
you have to
it's
take
gon-
some
You're not
chances.
going to win
Yeah.
with
Right.
Duke and
Correct.
Michigan.
I filled that out 5 minutes
Especially-
before the
Did
tourney
you get
started.
in?
He gave it to me like 10 minutes before. He's like, fill this out real quick.
I texted him at 11:20. I'm like, I got to get into something this year.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Tones. Did you take Michigan?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm curious. Just out of curiosity. Just wondering.
Shocking.
That's my one chance to do it where I actually feel good about it.
You were doing it when they were like not even in the
Yeah.
tournament.
When they
It's
had
like I'll put
tractor
you
trailer.
penciled them in. It's like you can't fucking do that,
Tractor
Tones.
trailer.
What the? All right.
That's funny.
I have Duke. I have Michigan in 1. That's it. I have Duke in 2, Michigan in 1.
And
You
Duke,
like the favorites.
Duke fought their way to win today against Siena.
Yeah. See, I missed the last half of that game. I was like doing work shit. What happened? Because they were down in the first. I know
They were
that.
down 11 going into half.
Okay.
And Siena, excuse me, who are they playing? Yeah, Siena.
Sienna.
Siena had a chance to go up 15. The guy missed a dunk.
Yes. Two in a
Two
row.
dunks.
You
Yeah,
said it
2
right
in a
there,
row.
like back to back.
And that's it. Ball game.
Yeah.
Duke took it from there and
You have to
outscored
you
them.
have to finish those
Yeah, you
off
gotta
when you're
finish
trying
that
to
off.
take off.
Yep. That was
honestly
ball game.
before that, they had a couple threes that went
Yeah.
halfway down and came
Yep.
out. They just
they only had 5 or 6 guys playing.
yeah. It was
So
Yeah, I
you're
heard
playing.
that. 5 guys.
You're playing Duke,
Jeez.
man. They gave it their best. They gave it their best. Who's Duke play next? I feel sorry for whoever Duke
The
plays
8-9
next.
TCU.
game, is it OSU TCU game?
TCU.
So they'll blow TCU out of the building.
probably.
Yeah.
TCU has never won 2 tournament games in a row either.
So everybody they talked about with Duke being injured or hampered,
Yeah,
was that a factor in this game?
maybe it was. Maybe they took them just too lightly, right?
Gotcha.
Who knows? But
I
I
don't know
like
where the hell Siena is.
I like Miami of Ohio tomorrow to win
I do too.
against Tennessee.
Yes, they're my
I think I picked
low
that,
seed
I
bracket to get
believe
to the
Ken
Sweet
Palm
16.
likes Tennessee.
Yeah, that's okay. Now, a couple of years ago, was it last year? LCA had they had the regionals. Purdue was in it. Tennessee was in it. Gonzaga was in it. I was there. Purdue won the damn thing, and they got to the Final Four. But yeah, Tennessee was fun to watch. That was a couple of years ago.
How about as a kid? Did you go to a lot of college basketball games?
I did.
Did
but
you? I know Philadelphia had the
Villanova.
Pelodome or whatever.
They had the Spectrum.
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 The Palestra you're talking
Palestra.
about? Yeah.
Where there was 3 or 4 teams that would play quite
Yeah.
frequently.
But as far as college goes, I would always wait to the. Well, I'd see a couple of games, like because I went to St. Peter's.
You did.
I went to St. My Peacocks made it to the 8.
Wow.
Remember a couple of years ago they knocked
Yeah.
off Purdue,
Yep.
but then they lost to North Carolina. But that was fun. So, my dad and I would go to the NIT Final Four almost every year at the Garden.
Wow.
The NIT, and the NIT is not at the Garden anymore, so it's in Indiana. So it's not the same, but it was fun. You know, going to Madison Square Garden. It was it's a secondary. It used to be the tournament before the NCAA kind of took it over.
Would you go to St. Pete's games?
Oh yeah, I saw the St. Pete's. Went to St. John games. I traveled to UConn a couple of times to watch that.
Iona.
The Iona Gales. I've never been to an Iona game, although I should have went when Jeff Rulin was playing there. That was him and he went to the Bullets, and him and Rick Mahorn were called the Bruise Brothers.
Queens University, not in Queens, New
Nope,
York.
did not go
Out
to
in
that.
North Carolina.
Did not. What are they named? The Royals, I think. Are they the
Yeah.
Queens Royals
Yeah.
or something like that?
I believe so.
Yeah. I love the nicknames. When the NCAA comes out, I love trying to
they got
get all the
lot of good
nicknames.
names.
I'm pretty good at nicknames. I'm pretty good. I think I could.
I love that there's 365 teams and that you can still find ones that you might not have ever heard of.
Correct. Look at Charles Barkley. He hasn't heard of half of it. Michigan's starting to pull away now from Howard.
Hey, what is a Kennesaw State, by the way?
I don't know.
Kennesaw.
Queens Bar is actually ironically one of Richie's favorite bars to
I've
hang
heard
out
that.
at.
It's a great one.
I've heard that.
Yeah,
Clean bathrooms.
clean bathrooms. That's what they say about that place. All right, let's get Tom the fuck out of here, and let's start with some. We gotta send him off properly. Where is that? There it is.
There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Serial killers.
Delicious.
That was in
Serial
front
killers.
of the legendary Hilltop
The
Bar.
legendary
Yeah, it's at
Hilltop
the
Bar.
Hilltop,
Yeah. Dubs, you got the cereal. Hopefully that
Oh,
milk
good
is still
grief.
okay.
I'm sure it is, right?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
geez.
and this is
Fresh.
Soy milk.
What's funny is Tom already said this is not his favorite cereal. He doesn't like the cereal.
Oh, Tom.
That's okay.
We're gonna try it anyway. I haven't had it in years. By the way, this cereal is courtesy of Mima. Mima showed up and brought me some cereal for the show. So thanks, Meme. Appreciate that.
Did you just break the box?
I did.
He fucks this thing out. He doesn't know how to open a box of cereal. I've never
You
seen
slide
anybody.
your finger
Yeah,
across
it's
it,
not
Daryl.
tough to do.
I
He's
don't
a rookie,
want it. I
man.
can't.
Now watch. He's gonna take the bag out of the box.
Listen, I can't afford any paper cuts this time of year.
That's
okay?
true. That's true.
Can't be on the disabled list.
Tom, we'd be filing an immediate extension.
All right.
It's just as bad as a collapsed lung for an accountant.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do this.
I can't believe we're actually going to eat cereal.
That's pretty good.
It's fantastic.
So these are all balls, right? They're
Oh, I didn't think they were ball shaped.
they're balls.
I don't think you guys have
They
ever
look like
had
kicks.
this. I don't think Tom's ever even had this one.
He just said he doesn't like this one.
Not bad.
Oh,
Not one ball on the floor.
I don't even need milk.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some milk. We got
one.
milk.
I'm not sure I would do the milk. It feels pretty warm.
I'm
But
gonna
you
go
guys do
dry.
you.
Oh, come
It's
on.
only been out for like
I'm going dry.
an hour.
Sure.
Here's to you guys.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers,
Salute.
Tom. Thanks for being here.
It's my pleasure, man.
You sure you don't want milk, Tom?
I'm good. I told you I eat it. I take it dry.
The round ones are good snacking.
I'm gonna take some
They
of the
are.
spoon.
This is better
Yes,
than I thought, Daryl.
Thank
I think
you.
it is better than I was gonna guess.
I know a thing or two about cereal.
Spoons are over there.
Spoons? Oh,
Yeah, they're in that bucket.
does anybody want a spoon?
Also known as a cup.
No
Good.
needed.
Anybody need a spoon?
I'm going hand.
Now, Daryl,
See, I
is,
got
this,
milk, so thank you.
is this circumventing your Lent?
I mean, it's just one. Thursday nights are kind of off
Yeah.
limits.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for the show.
Yeah, it's for the show.
That's for your career.
Yeah, see?
Remember, you guys, I taught you about Quisp and Quake today. Remember that.
I really enjoyed.
I'm gonna
learning
look
about
for
that.
it.
So they still
Yeah.
make Quisp? Is
They
that
do.
true?
Yeah. It's hard to find, though. Okay, I got a quiz question for you on cereal, guys. Ready?
Go for it.
Name the 5 monster cereals.
Oh, this is right up Daryl's alley.
Count Chocula, obviously.
That's 1.
Frankie Stein.
Frankenstein, Frankenberry.
Not quite.
Frankenberry.
That's 2.
Monsters.
No, Boo Berry.
That's 3.
Nice.
Mummy O's or something.
Oh, it's coming.
Mum-
You close, Rich.
something to do with the mummy.
Yummy Mummy.
Oh,
Yummy Mummy.
And there's one more.
I don't know if I ever had Yummy Mummy.
It's a fruit,
Yes. It's a wolf.
fruit,
Brr.
fruit brute.
Fruit brute.
What? The?
Nice
I've
job.
never heard of
Thank
fruit
you.
fruit.
Yep.
That's really good. Daryl.
Fruit.
Probably the best.
I'm at your fruit brute.
Oh, sorry.
I would never would have got that one.
Look
But the
that-
cereal's good too.
Look that one up, Jim. It's a good box.
I'll check it out.
It's a cherry, I think.
No, it's fruity. Different fruits, like a Fruit Loop type of thing. Orange is like the main color of the Fruit Brute.
I had Count Chocula. You know, they sell it seasonally now.
Yeah,
This year was a good batch of Count Chocula.
good. Halloween,
Extra
baby.
chocolatey.
Very
Hal-
good.
Halloween's my favorite holiday.
The year before, not as much. Not as much, but then the year before that, very good.
Here you go. Here's fruit brute. I don't know this one. I never knew this one.
I've never seen this one.
Look for Yummy Mummy.
Is this still in production? Fruit.
No,
I saw all of them like 3 years ago, though.
you might be able to find it like a.
The
Give me
Halloween
cereal
time.
ads. I'm gonna be getting my.
Look at that.
Yummy Mummy.
Hey, look, you can buy this for $11.95.
They're expensive.
They only sell it between August and
November.
Halloween, I believe.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I think the mummy one they haven't had in a few years.
All right, so we don't officially rate these, right? We decided we're not going to do that. Just what do you think?
I'd rate this out of a 10.
Yeah, get glad you can start a new trend here.
I'd give this a solid 7.
It's got the Kix shape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Kix
Easy to
shape.
eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
It reminds you, it's got the taste of like, Captain Crunch, which is one of the best cereals of all
I
time.
agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you get that.
And it's just covered up with a little peanut butter. So,
Especially if you want to cut the roof of your mouth off. Up.
oh my
Eat
god,
that
yeah,
Captain
right.
Crunch.
Well, I got cuts as a kid. And
Talk about a
yeah.
serial killer in the mouth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
7.5 for me. Pretty good. Better than I thought it was because I'm not a big peanut butter guy.
Yeah, me neither. But Nutter Butters are good. Good cookie.
You and Wojo would say, was he the Nutter Butter guy?
He is a Nutter Butter. Better than I was gonna guess. Say a solid 6-8.
Wow.
Yeah.
VCU with the comeback.
Imagine
today.
that good practical joke. You know,
What's VCU doing?
you
Tied. 1 second left.
you got a kid's like
Going to overtime.
a kid's slumber party, and
Yeah.
you replace their kicks
There you
with peanut butter Captain Crunch, and they get that one kid that's peanut butter allergic
Oh,
to
he
peanut
starts
butter.
choking. Yeah.
Then he goes into epileptic shock.
VCU and UNC in
Imagine.
overtime?
That's a good one.
But the rest of the kids are like, damn, these are good kicks.
Was that one on TV?
Yeah.
This is probably my
Yeah.
favorite. Probably my favorite cereal. So whatever you would rate your favorite, 9 something.
Good.
It's excellent, man. It's good. It's great with milk. I like the fact that it's balls, so it doesn't cut your roof up quite so much as regular Captain Crunch
I
does.
bet
Right.
you do.
You know what I
I
mean?
bet you do.
That's not funny.
I might just buy a box of this.
There you go.
Take it home with you.
Let me tell you,
He already ruined the top. I can't.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's just gonna be still by the
Not a
time you
good
get home.
conscience.
we had Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Cinnamon Toast Crunch peanut butter the last 2 weeks, and both very good. But
There's
just,
a peanut butter version?
yeah, there's a peanut butter version.
So
Wow.
weird combo.
But-
though.
Yeah.
The thing is, it gets soggy quick. And it
It
almost
does.
has like a slimy element to it. I don't know.
Yeah, it does slime up the milk.
That's kind of gross.
It oils up the milk.
I guess I'm a texture guy, but I'm not big on the slime that much.
It's starting to come together for me, Daryl. For you, definitely, you were definitely a leading ahead of the time on the texture department. There's no doubt.
Thank you.
Yeah, this stands up to
Thank-
the milk. There's no doubt about it. It stands up to the milk, man.
We
And
had textures issues before we knew what they were issues about.
that's good. That's if I'm gonna rate it out of 10. Is that what we're doing? I guess I'm gonna
guess
give
so,
that
sure.
a fucking 9.6.
Wow.
That's delicious.
Wow.
What more do you
Is
want?
that your new favorite cereal?
I'm
There's
thinking
not
I
a lot
really,
of room.
yeah,
Had it before?
I've had it years ago. I don't remember it being
I'm
that delicious.
upping this to an 8. I'm upping it from
You're
a 7 to an
hey,
8.
you
very
full,
good.
free reign.
Tom, wait till you have it with milk.
Give it a little bit with milk.
Giddy up.
Will you try it with
Put a
milk?
little bit with the
Absolutely.
milk.
Not right now.
It's 2%. I don't know if you.
I can't deal with warm milk.
I get
can't.
it. It's not actually. It's
That's
a little
not
warm.
really. That's no. It's
I
average.
suppose it's a little warm.
I'd say a little cooler than room temp, but good. That's good. Yeah. All right. Good call. Thanks, Bima. Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
And then what else we got left? Oh, we got to go through our top pick standing. So, Tom, I don't know if I know you watch the show religiously, but for those of people that haven't seen it, we've been doing this for like 3 years now, and we have top picks on the show. These are our sports betting picks.
Okay.
We do these every week. And here are our standings. Richie down 21.43, with the Olympic Games being his best performer, plus 6.65
It's not
units.
around enough.
Yeah.
It's too infrequent for you.
Dub, again, the leader in the clubhouse at 44 under.
Did you hear
That's
about
pretty
what
good.
happened to me last week?
No, he finished second, though. I know that.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick finished
He
second.
had the lead going into 17, and he parred it while Cam Young birdied it. And then Cam Young parred 18, and he bogeyed 18. And that's how I lost.
How many units would you get for that one?
20.
Wow.
20 units.
That's a big swing for you. Big swing.
Instead, I lost one.
Yeah,
Wow.
that happens.
So, yeah.
Tones had a rough week last week.
I did.
I think you had everybody lost.
I got sandoed.
You got fucking.
Putting a little
As
space
Vegas
between
Matt
you
would
and
say.
Tones, James.
This has been the usual delta. Tones down 10.66. I'm up 2.13.
I was creeping in like -4.
You were.
Yeah. So I took a break from picks this week, regrouping for next week.
To me, it's been 11 pretty consistently throughout the entire show.
That's probably my average
Yeah, 11 is my delta
to the mean.
with Tones. So these, whoa, shit. Hold on. You know what's funny is most of these picks have went off long ago.
Yeah, we
So
had
I
time
forgot.
then, so
I
I didn't,
forgot.
I didn't
God,
want
we
to.
didn't
Let's
list
just blow.
off our-
I
early
forgot. I was too busy talking to Tom. But here we go. Here's where the top picks.
We can just blow through these. Yeah, I think the Stones are going to try to prove a point without Cade tonight. I don't even know what the score is.
These are the top picks.
101 to 90. I'm sorry, to 86 Pistons with 7.5 left
All
in the
right,
fourth.
So
Right
covering
there.
so
Not
far.
Right
bad,
there.
not bad.
Yeah.
Got a chance. This is what the Cougars. I took money line on the Cougars. Are down 10. Not looking too good there.
Who's down 10? Houston?
No, the BYU Cougars.
Okay.
This one's looking much better. This is a plus 130, so I should be able to get above even with this one. A&M's beating St. Mary's by 15 or 17 right now, so definitely looking promising there.
I like the Billikens of St. Louis.
I do. I like this game's tomorrow, I think. Or no, it's later tonight. Yeah, I like the Pels. I like Larry Nerd. I like everything about him.
Can still get on this one if anybody
Still
wants
jump
to.
on this
Yeah.
one, plus 124. I've had a good tournament. I actually had a high point at plus 320 earlier today. That was a nice payout.
That's a nice hit.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
And this one's tomorrow. I think Tom mentioned this.
I love it.
They're in my bracket.
Wow,
too.
they're
Yeah.
plus 410?
Plus 410.
Wow, I'd be all over that one.
Yeah, I had to jump on that one. It's a money line. You can probably get them for, if you want to take them with the spread, it's got to be around 12 or 11. And it's too much. It's too much for those odds.
Totally agree.
So Tommy, you like the plus 410 there with
I
Miami,
love it.
Ohio
I'll take
against
him
the
even. Yeah, I
Tennessee.
like him on the money line.
Nice. All right, Dub, you're up. Actually, we have another caller. Should we take the other caller? Or you want to?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'll take the other call. This is, geez. Yeah, I heard Watkins talking about being something about Tim Hortons again. This is going to be this fucking guy, the Tim Hortons guy?
I hope not.
I hope not. All right, here we go.
He's our number one caller.
He's definitely our number one caller. I'm pretty sure he's just pranking us at this point.
He calls the wrong show every week.
Let's see if this, hey, Tim Hortons guy, you're live on the numbers, guys.
Hortons? Who the hell is this? Don't test me.
I'm sorry?
I said, don't sass me. Who's this? This is Clark.
We're the numbers guys. You're calling it live on the numbers guys.
You
right
called
now.
us. We didn't call you.
Clock? Clock?
Yeah, Clark.
Clock? Like
Yeah, I said
C-L-O-C-K?
Is this Clark?
Oh, Clark.
Clark.
I can.
Like a Clark bar.
Superman.
Right, Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Got it.
Superman.
How you doing, Clark?
You know, with the glasses. And then flies. He flies.
Yeah.
You know, two trains faster than a locomotive and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Who's this?
What's that? Say again?
Who the hell is this?
It's us.
You called us.
I tried to get the Tim Talk. Tim Talk that not the kid walking in. Walking should be with Duncan.
This is Jimmy.
A real Boston company.
This is Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, who's this?
This is Jimmy Olsen.
Never. Who the hell?
This is Perry
Jimmy
White.
Olsen.
Perry White.
Are you
Perry
a
White. It's Perry White.
Oh man. Let me tell you. Well, first off, let me tell you. Speaking of New York, Jeter, you know who's better than him? Spike Owen. Yeah, that's right. As well as Xander. Yeah, Xander and Nomar. Yeah.
No.
Joe Petricelli. Yeah.
I don't like Boston guys. Are you a Boston guy?
What do you think? I'm a Wawa guy? You think I'm from Philly? But what the fuck? Sorry, pardon my French.
You're on a pod. You're fine.
Hey, you want to hear about New York?
Yeah, go ahead, Clark.
2078 asterisk.
Okay.
You want to know why?
Why, Clark?
Yeah, Mitchell report. What they didn't tell you with the HGH, right? But the horse growth hormone. Yeah, everybody from Willie Randolph all the way up to Jorge. Yeah, on the HGH, the horse growth hormone.
Really?
And the ivermectin. Yeah. That's why you got asterisks out of all those damn years that you think you won.
We did win.
Oh, you won, but you got an asterisk next to it.
Says who?
Right.
Says who?
Says who?
Yeah.
Says the Book of Records.
Really?
Yeah.
I never noticed an
You know,
asterisk
you know,
next to them.
Draw. Here's what you do: you draw a horizontal line, a vertical line, and then a couple angular lines. You got that.
I know. That's
eight.
I thought that was strictly for Barry Bonds and Sammy Sosa and Mark McGuire. Those asterisks. Roger Clemens.
That was the first part of the Mitchell report. That was the human growth hormone. What they didn't tell you about was Willie Randolph.
Willie Randolph
and David
was
Cohn on the horse growth hormone, the other HGH.
No, Willie Randolph was 170 pounds, soaking wet.
170, but he was pound for pound pretty strong. I wonder why.
We loved Willie. Willie was our guy. How about Bucky Dent?
Yeah.
How about Bucky?
Well, what about Buck? Hey, how about this? How about you talk about antagonizing people? You know, everybody says that Pedro, that little altercation he got into.
Yeah, you mean when he threw our guy down on the ground? Poor Don Zimmer.
Well, I heard
he threw a 75-year-old man on the ground.
The same guy that was antagonizing William League Jr. and his kid. Throwing paintballs at him.
Bill Lee deserved it.
He had it coming.
No, he didn't. Bill Lee was an idiot.
And anyways, so who's this? The numbers guys? What?
Yeah.
I don't like this pro New York, this pro Broadway attitude y'all got going here.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Pro Broadway.
Broadway's the best.
Sour.
Never been?
I like you, Clark.
It's Clark. I said it's Clark.
I know. Have you ever had a Clark bar?
A Clark bar?
Yeah, they're delicious.
I've had a Milky Way.
The Milky Way is not a Clark
kind of
bar.
Universal. The Universal bar, the Milky Way.
Yeah, it's not a not a
it's double
Clark bar.
entendre
Though.
there. You get that. You get that if you're from Harvard.
Yeah.
No, you probably up the street, NYU. Yeah, that's a
Exactly.
great university. There.
They are. That's where I met my wife.
You got someone to settle down with here, huh? Your partner?
I did.
How much you pay her?
Not enough.
It's a little insulting for our guest.
Yeah.
Sorry,
He's our
Tom.
guest.
I didn't know this Clark
I talk that
fella.
way to you.
I
Go
like
back
Clark.
to your Tim Hortons talk.
Clark, are you watching the basketball
All right.
games right now?
I watched Howard almost take down Michigan. That'd be a good win.
Yeah, but they're up like 20 now, so it's okay.
That's not okay.
All right.
I had 1,000-1 on
You had the
2.5
Bison,
point
huh?
spread. It's not going to happen anymore.
You had Howard.
I had Howard in a few points, yeah, but it's not looking so
Well, you
good
covered.
anymore.
How about Siena? Did you have Siena against Duke?
No, I laid off that one, but I bet against the Buckeyes. So you know that much.
Yeah, I went down with them.
Can't stand. All right. Well, y'all guys have a good night, and remember, dunking over Tim Hortons any day of the week. And if Walken calls, tell him to buzz off. That guy, man, what a traitor.
But we appreciate the call, as always.
All right. Hey, speaking of which,
Yeah.
you ever listen to late 90s Rush? You know what's a great album? Fly By Night.
Oh, Fly By Night. That's not
one of my faves.
Yeah, you like that one.
I do like it.
Tom, you like Rush?
It's Neil
Not
Peart's
really.
debut.
You're not a Rush
Neil
guy?
Peart's
No.
Neil Peart's a great guy.
Great drummer.
Fly By Night's a great song. Lakeside Park, yeah.
Willows
I
in
don't know
the
if anybody
breeze.
ever brought up Rush before, but you guys should talk about Rush sometime. Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
give it a shot. We'll talk about him at some
All right.
point here. All right, thanks, caller. Appreciate you. Appreciate you calling
But
in.
you know who else is not good? You know who's on my heel? Rogers. Those guys, man, try to sucker you in every time.
Aaron
All right.
Rodgers?
Have a good night.
You're talking
Good
about
night.
Rogers Cable?
Oh, yeah, Rogers Cable in
Rogers
Canada.
Wireless, yes.
Yeah.
Wow,
Rogers.
hung up.
The Sky Dome.
They've tried to
Back
scam
what?
us.
That's
a
some
few
caller
times.
you got there. I like him.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's full of it.
Yeah, you know what? He's apparently from Boston. I thought he
Yeah.
was an Indian from Quebec at some point in time.
We've got a myriad of callers.
Yeah, we do. We have
He
people
could
all
have
over the world.
3 tonight alone.
You
Yeah.
could have personality disorder, maybe.
We do.
Now, how long does your show usually go on a Thursday night?
Typical Thursday night?
Yeah.
3 to 4.
Yeah?
This is a quick one.
Oh, is it?
No, I'm kidding. No, this is about right. We're about on schedule.
Okay.
Yeah, see, we're not bound by like having advertising and shows that follow us, so we can do whatever that we want to do. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just checking.
No, it's like he said it was going to be 20 minutes. And
We
here
don't,
I
have
am.
any,
I'm still sitting here.
we don't have any crosstalk with the show after us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're winding it down though. This is where it gets
No format, Tom.
I see
Like
that.
WFMU.
I know.
yeah, wide open.
WFU, you mean?
What else we got? Dubs, you got some picks.
I got some picks. I got Texas tonight. I hope that one's not
That
over
already
yet.
happened. That already
Gee
happened.
whiz. Did they win?
You're looking good.
Okay.
Is that
All right.
okay? How they doing?
Up 11 with 8
I
to
like
go.
this. I forget his
Oh, yeah.
name now. See, they got a freshman center that's a good ball player. Santa Clara, Kentucky. I'm going out on a limb here because I think Kentucky is actually coming into their stride after a season where they started out sort of high and
$22 million with that. With
they
that,
spent some
their
money,
starting
but
five.
also Yaxel was saying he was offered $8 or $9 million. He's full of
Wow.
crap. That guy's so full of crap.
You think he is?
Every week he's telling a new lie.
That's
much
all right.
time?
You just don't
You're
like
tied
him
to
because
I don't
it's
like him.
Michigan.
Third.
I don't like him. Good guy though. Good
14
guy.
minutes.
Plus
I get a
136.
point on that.
What else we got?
You got Fitz again from last
Fitz,
week.
One more
Yeah.
time. Valspar Open. Tom, you follow the golf at all?
I'm not a big golf guy. I'll follow the majors.
That's shocking.
Yeah, I'm not a golf guy.
Uh,
Tiger, if Tiger was in it, of course I'm watching. Other than that, back in the day, Jack Nicklaus,
Yeah.
Arnie, but I'm just not into it.
Tiger's not playing this week.
I know.
But Fitzpatrick's 10-1. I think he's 3 under, and the leader is at like 8 under. So
Did you guys see Oakland Hills rebuilt the beautiful
Yeah.
clubhouse?
It's opening up.
No, I did
Opening
not
up.
see that.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
They're going to have another open there?
Yeah, in April 5th, I think.
How many years ago that burned down?
Oh, he
3,
choked
4,
it.
This-
3
yeah.
years.
have you ever been to the old one?
Oh yeah,
And what was it like?
Oh, it was beautiful. It was a lot of history to it, and the fire was terrible, but it looks like they built it up, and it looks better than ever.
I've been to Indian Wood.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful clubhouse, all wood.
That's where Frank Beckman used to live, on the Indian Wood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a great course.
Is he still with us?
No, he passed.
No.
A couple years now.
Shout out.
But yeah, I'll bet there was a lot of wood at Oakland Hills.
Oh yes, that's how it burned. Pretty quick.
They would have been fine if you didn't use so much goddamn lacquer fluid.
So much goddamn lacquer.
Hey,
All
we're
right,
coming down to the finals here. VCU with a shot to shock the world.
They only have 2 points this whole overtime.
It's not really a big shock.
Oh,
that was
dagger
money
right
from
there.
the time it left his
VCU up two.
Up 2.
15 seconds and counting.
This is where they wish they had Elliot Godot.
UNC. Looks like they're not calling a timeout.
They're going for the win. Are they
Nope.
going? Out of control.
And one. Oh.
Oh, they bailed him out. What's he want? He wants a flagrant for what?
This
Man,
kid don't look like
that's
he's
a-
going to hit 2 free throws.
That's what I'm thinking Frank looked like. Or Clark. That's what I think.
Clark, he looks like that guy.
He looks as angry as Clark.
Like a DB.
That dude's got some anger problems.
I don't even think that was a foul.
This kid's not hitting 2 free throws.
Hey, he's a white kid, man. You don't really.
Let's see what his percentage is. Yep, 62.
Wow.
He'll hit one of
That's
two.
pretty weak.
One
Looks
of
like
two.
he's
He's gonna hit.
from overseas with that.
He's
Henry.
missing the first one.
Oh,
You're right. You were right.
The Maz Jinx.
He'll hit this one.
This chick's like, oh, god damn it.
Does that mean we
How did
lose?
she say it? How did she sound?
She's like, oh, god damn it.
God damn. That means we lose?
Did we lose yet?
When did North
Tar,
Carolina
did
start
we lose?
using the literal Tar Heel
Did you,
as a symbol for their?
did you see Trump in the
No, their symbol
interview
actually
with
is the ram.
Japan? Or,
yeah, when all of a
Ramses.
sudden
Oh
they
my
started
God,
putting this
somebody-
actual
No.
foot with a.
Well, yeah,
star.
that is the Tar Heel. That is their logo.
Since when?
I've had it for a long
Forever.
time.
Forever.
Oh, he didn't hit the rim.
missed.
Come on, Henry, with an
Wow.
eye. That's
Oh, my.
that's a mistake.
No, you didn't see that today?
I didn't see it today.
So Trump was with like the president of Japan
Okay.
in the Oval Office, and a Japanese reporter said, "Why didn't you tell us you were gonna bomb Iran ahead of time?" And he's like, it's all about surprises. It's like, you guys know about surprises.
No.
He's like, nobody called me up when you were bombing
did
Pearl
not say
Harbor.
that.
He's like,
He missed that on purpose.
That's
I
awesome.
know.
Yeah,
but
He
he
tried
missed
to
the
hit.
rim.
Yeah, he tried to hit the rim.
I don't think he knew the rule. A lot of guys don't know that rule. You got to hit the rim.
You gotta hit the
Wait,
rim,
you're telling me he did that on purpose?
Yeah.
Tom?
He
Yeah,
did.
you're not going to airball a
No, he's
fucking
talking
free
about
throw.
the
I
game.
wouldn't
He's
think.
talking about the game.
Let's see what happens here.
Looks like the Rams over the Ramses.
Because all my top picks have
Is this
passed. I'm still
two?
gonna count them,
Two
though.
there should be 2 shots unless the 9 changed after.
how far do you have the Tar Heels going into break?
I have them losing the VCU, sir.
Okay.
And I have money on VCU money line tonight.
So double
Nice.
double money.
Good hit, Rich.
Thanks. Now I did lose. I will say I did lose. I'm definitely going to lose that one game. BYU. It looks like. And
We
who
both
was
were idiots taking
Nebraska?
Troy.
I had
We took Troy.
the Troy game.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did
that
too.
was the other one I messed up on today. At TCU though, I had High Point.
Let's see if this kid
Usually
can hit
these
both.
dogs never work out. You know.
Oh, that's
No.
sweet.
That's a big one.
I'm
That's a real
gonna
big
get through
one.
these real quick. I had Duran 3+ assists, 25 points. I think a lot of the offense has to go through through Duran.
Yeah, he's the
With Fred
facto,
out, it has to, right?
leader now.
He put up a shit ton of points.
36, career high.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also and this one I got.
Damn. Set match, baby. Send them home.
Shit.
UNC's done, guys.
No one ever.
I had him going one
just
more.
don't touch them. Just let them shoot it.
Duran 20
him
20
shoot
plus
it.
points, 10 plus rebounds, 2+ assists, plus
There you
Asar
go.
10 and 3. I think that's the
Asar
other
is
key.
going to do well.
I think so. Even
Yep.
though he's hurt, I mean, they're still. I think
Look
hurt.
at this. VCU.
He did not get his foot amputated though.
He did not yet. No.
2 weeks ago.
And then went Duran 3 assists, 25+ points. Asar 4 assists and 12+ points. That was plus 1,900. All of these. I'm sorry, 2 of them were at DraftKings. 1 was at FanDuel. Big numbers on these. I wouldn't mind seeing what happened there. I'm gonna give out the trivia answer here. Here we go.
Isn't that the St. Peter's coach that was just there? I think his son's coaching VCU.
Oh, is it?
Is it Lefty or whatever his name was? No, not Lefty, but who's the old St. Peter's coach that got him to the Elite Eight?
He went to Seton Hall.
Was it Dan Hurley or no?
No. trying to think of
I was
his
thinking
name.
the old guy that ended up on Michigan's coach. He
Oh,
was,
yeah, Phil Martelli.
Yes,
Oh,
Martelli.
but
He,
he
they
was
just showed him.
coaching
Was that
Yeah.
Martelli?
Must be
Yeah.
his son
that?
coaching VCU.
He was coaching St.
Yeah, I
Peter's?
think you're right.
yeah. He
No,
was,
no, Phil Martelli was a Michigan assistant.
But before
Before
that-
that, he was at LaSalle, I
No,
think?
St. Joe's.
St. Joe's. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
he was
St.
a Philly
Joe's
school.
made that run to the Final Four too.
Yeah.
That
Was he here
was
with Howard? He was with
I
John
thought
Howard. Right?
Hurley was
he
at.
assisted under Howard.
I thought Hurley was at.
St. Peter's? No.
What an upset.
Whoever he was, he went to Seton Hall. So look who Seton Hall's coach is. and that's what he
Holloway?
is.
Or didn't they have Holloway or something?
Yeah,
There he is, Phil Martelli
Jr.
Jr. Very
That's what I
nice.
thought.
Good
It is.
call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Martelli.
Oh, I saw his
19-point
dad.
comeback.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's ball game, eh? Shit.
19 points against North Carolina.
I think this guy started off on Michigan's bench too, if I remember correctly, with his dad.
You might be right.
Yeah. Very cool.
Trivia question was, which team has made the most Final Four appearances in the NCAA men's basketball tournament? Maz, refresh me what you said.
I said Duke.
Duke.
Give it to me, Jim.
Okay.
They're loading up with those.
Richie said UNC, I think.
Yeah, I think Richie said UNC. Here it is. Richie
There it
said
is.
the Tar Heels of the University of North Carolina. Tone said Kentucky.
That's a good one.
KY.
That's definitely Kentucky, Kansas, North Carolina.
And Dub said, what did Dub say?
MSU.
He said University of California, Los Angeles. The correct response
That's a good one too.
was... It was
There
UNC.
it is.
There we go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good job, Rich.
18.
Go figure.
You can't beat this guy.
I'm telling you, he's a fucking savant.
He
That's
is
why
an idiot savant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you guys, when you guys go out of your way to set up the damn trivia question where everybody knows it except me, those are tough ones.
Yeah. Those are tough ones.
Duke and,
Not that we did that.
And
but
UCLA
we
at
might have.
18.
Yeah, they were at 18. So that means you two got a Rochambeau to determine who's going to be buying the beer next week. I'm so excited. I'm not buying it.
Anthony, he's very tough to beat at this game.
He's pretty good.
This is like the record
I do know
ninth
His special
showdown.
power is playing
There he is.
rock, paper, scissors.
Siena Heights.
Goodbye.
Oh,
You ready?
I got to look into his soul.
No, I'm not looking.
Not
There's
much
nothing there,
You
Daryl.
can't
That's the
read-
problem.
You can't read my face.
Go.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Tie.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Tie.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Tie.
Rock, paper,
This is
scissors.
Tie.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, that's one for
Wow.
Tones.
He did it again.
It's one for Tones. Best
What
out of
an
three.
Shut up, Toad.
epic showdown
algorithms in
between
my mind.
two powerhouse.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, that's it. Dubs is buying the beer.
Embarrassing. He
Wow.
embarrassed me.
Dubs
That's a
is
sweep.
buying the beer. That's a
Swept
sweep.
his ass out of here.
That was a good Rochambeau, Tones. Congratulations, man.
It did go 7 rounds though.
That was
At least.
it was a
Is
7
that right?
round.
That was a big volley.
Well, that might have been a record,
That was a big
actually. Yeah.
One hell of a battle.
All right, what else we got? I lost my shit. I can't
We had,
find it.
shout out.
This is the
Shout-outs? All right.
intermission portion of the show.
Shout out.
Yeah, we're just getting warmed up. All right,
First-
shout outs. Tom, you can
first
shout
half
out
is
anybody
over.
you want.
I've been rolling since 6 a.m. Let's keep going,
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, this is the wrong thing.
He's gonna do another show from his house studio when he's filming.
This is After Hours with the Maz.
Pillow talk with the man.
Remember Alan Allman? He was the best.
Oh, yeah.
What a
Boy, was he
voice.
good.
He was good, man.
All right, who you want to shout out, Tommy?
Shout out.
I'm shouting out?
Anybody you want.
You're not going on the competition, are you?
No.
Okay.
My shout out would be to all my buddies that are home watching the game at Shores Inn.
Oh, they're at Shores Inn.
Yeah, at Shores
Shout out.
Inn. Tim Kane, Pete Spivak, and the rest
Shout
of the guys. Sorry, guys, I'm here. You're there. I
You'll
hope
be
you
there
want-
soon.
You can meet
I'll
him up
be there
tomorrow.
soon.
Shout out.
I'm going home after this.
Okay.
All right.
I'm done.
All right. Richie, what do you got?
Shout
Shout
out.
out to the
He
great,
survived a show with the numbers guys.
great Maz here. That was it was an honor to be here. I'm glad Daryl was able to arrange
And
this.
bugged the
Shout out
crap
to
out of you
both
for
Shout
3
guys.
years straight.
Hey, I'll do it again.
Yeah, it was real fun.
All right, see you next week, Tom.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
cool.
yes.
Yeah. Take that.
When
Some
we,
of the
do,
stories were great.
when we do live from the hilltop, we'll invite you.
Yeah.
I might be able to get you guys in the new Rock and Brew to do a show.
That would be
The
cool.
Rock and
Where's
Brew, the
that
Kiss
at?
Bar. But Drew Lane is
Oh, let's
he's
do
a partner in that.
Where's that at?
I'll be
It's
there
in Royal
tomorrow.
Oak,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Shout out.
sign us up.
4th and Main.
Very nice.
Yeah. Beautiful.
That's it. Shout out.
Shout out.
So, as the voice listening in the car, driving around
Thanks, Tom.
halftime, when I really got into Michigan in '97 season,
Thanks, bud.
I think I remember you trying to put some positive spin when they were down like 21-7 to Iowa.
Who was coaching at that
at
point?
halftime? That was Lloyd.
That was Lloyd.
Love
Okay.
Lloyd.
Shatter.
Yeah.
My cousin Jimmy, happy birthday to you.
Shatter.
One of my faves. And Little C, good report from his teacher at conferences tonight. So extra
Shocking.
screen time this weekend for you.
Daryl,
Shatter.
where were we when Michigan was down 21-7 to Iowa?
I don't know.
We were live from Evanston with Dr. Jackaroot and Brent Musburger watching
Wow.
the Sparties lose their undefeated season.
Yes. Who was
Shatter.
the kicker?
I think Saban-led Spartans.
Yeah.
Justin
Saban,
Gardner missed the field goal.
I think
to
his
win
name
it?
was Elliot. Chris, or not Chris, but something. Chris something. I might be getting too confused. It's definitely not Chris Elliott because he's a great
It
comic
wasn't
guy.
Gardner.
comic?
It wasn't Gardner.
Shatter.
Maybe. Something along those lines.
Yeah, those were good times. Shout out to Tom. I really appreciate it, man.
Thanks,
that was. It only took it's like joining the
Couple years.
Masons. You know,
How many nudges?
You
How
got to
many
ask
nudges?
somebody.
Are you a
lot of
Mason?
nudges.
You got to ask them 3 times.
Are you a Mason?
He was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
former Mason.
I was amazing.
Well, you got to ask them 3 times
Give me
before.
some secrets.
You got to ask them 3
I
times
can't do
before
it,
they'll
man.
let you in.
Shatter.
I worked with
You-
them for 15 years. No secrets.
No
I
secrets.
won't
huh?
spill it.
No.
Won't spill it.
So yeah, I hate
It's
to
my pleasure. Thank you.
turn in all
Shatter.
my favors to get this, and here we are. It
Well,
was
now you're
worth
gonna
it.
have to pay full price for that next
It
Ford.
was worth it. How many
Shatter.
how many viewers do we have tonight, Jimmy?
It wasn't the best thing, but I think we're competing with March Madness, so that's
Shatter.
why. But I am going to promo this video, so make sure we get a lot of views.
Yeah, this was
Shatter.
our holy grail of shows.
Yeah,
If you ever
Yeah.
watch,
I'm going to say Tom Mazawey, Elihu Foystel.
yes,
Those are the
And
two.
Detroit.
Don't forget Clark.
The bow hunter was
Clack.
that guy-
Clark.
Yeah,
Clack was on.
Clack.
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 Dave the bow hunter was.
That was a pretty cool
Yeah,
one.
That was a
Low
good
Hunter
show.
Planet was
Yeah,
fun.
we've-
Yeah,
Tom,
this is my favorite.
You're
though.
just one of many that we've had on that have been
Yeah,
great.
one of
That
two.
have been great.
I don't
Okay.
feel it'll be one of two.
Hey.
Shatter.
He didn't tell too many tales outside of school.
We got
Maybe-
the Legion line.
Maybe
lined up
next time
week,
he'll
so-
talk
Okay,
about
good. You got
Stone.
lined up.
Maybe talk about Stoney crapping his pants on air.
Yeah,
or
that
something
one time
like that.
Stoney shit his pants.
Shatter.
I got to thank Tom, obviously. Thanks for being here, man. Really do appreciate it.
Thanks,
We
Jim.
had a lot of fun. I want to thank Mima
Shatter.
for the cereal donation this week. Looking for a cereal donation next week.
Tom's not taking it home.
Tower,
No,
to,
you can have it.
Tower to get some Quisp.
Yes. Quiz.
So, yeah, if we can find
See if you
Quisp,
can find it on QVC, maybe.
If
she
you
can find
guys
it.
get Quisp, I'll return.
I'll tell you, I'll get
All
some
right.
Quisp. I think next week, though. What's next week? Is that the 20-somethingth, 28th,
The 20.
26.
26th? I think Mrs. Midwest is going to be on the show next week.
Oh, that's
Shatter.
exciting.
So to Mrs. Midwest.
It's not Tom, but that's all right.
No.
It's an upgrade.
And by the way, if do you have contact information for your alter ego as a car distributor?
Anytime you need me, guys, it's reach out. Tom Mazawey online. Maz at zotford.com. That's SZOTT Ford.
I think he's personally. I think he sold me three or four
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah. Hopefully
When
you
my-
can hook
when
me
my
up
lease
with
is
one.
up, I'll be
Thank
getting
you.
all
I will deliver them to you guys. You don't have to come out to Holly. You tell me what you want. I'll price it out, and hopefully you'll be happy with it.
Awesome.
I've been nothing but happy.
Thank you. And listen to Woodward Sports
Oh, for sure.
every morning,
Yes.
8 to 10.
8 to 10.
8 to 10.
All right. We'll be back next week. Oh, wait. Mrs. Midwest says, I'll be there. That's next week. All right. We'll see you guys in a week.
Bye.
Thanks for
Thanks,
watching.
guys.
Good night, everybody.
Peace.
That was a long one, Tom. My ears are.
Mine too.